Okay, we should be live. I'll just put that in chat. Live. Awesome. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel and to the review leveling play streams, I suppose if you want to call it that, for the Elder Scrolls Online's Elsweyr chapter, which is live now for early access on PC. Console will drop on June 4th. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to create a new Necromancer character, which is what you're watching right now. I'm going to jump into the game, we'll do the tutorial, we'll play through the chapter, and I'll continue this in a series of streams every weekend until I'm done with it, and you'll see the review for it. So, I've gone ahead and taken the liberty to create my character, or else we'll spend an hour in this screen alone. So we're going to move forward. We'll jump into the new tutorial. Yes, that's a new tutorial because this is a new class. And we'll figure things out then. So let's see, you have already played through a tutorial with the previous character. I am not going to skip it because it's new, so let's go ahead and click play. Right. In the meantime, hello to everybody in chat. What's up? I'm coming to you live from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is 11 p.m. here. So it's going to be a late night stream for me. Hello to Daniel in chat. Hello to Lord Midichlorian. We got Zab in chat. Says hello all. Hey Zab, how you doing? We also have Mikey. Says good evening. Good evening, Mikey. How you doing? I gotta say, when I booted up Elsweyr for the first time, ooh, here we go. Bright.
You are all right. This is Starhaven, home to peaceful adepts. There is a letter and the key to the door on the dresser.
Awesome. Alright, so I guess we're not a prisoner this time, because previously with almost all the classes when you start, when you start the base game in ESO, you came out of the prison, and, kinda. And then for the Warden, you started on a ship. So here we are as a new Necromancer. Where are we? We're in some sort of a room, and we have a cat here, Khajiit, talking to us. Of course, Elsweyr is the home of the Khajiit. And I'm not going to spoil too much details. Yes, I was on the PDS, but I specifically did not jump into any of the story content. But here's a letter from Abnor Tharn. Now, if you played the prologue, you know what's going on, why dragons have come to Elsweyr. Let's go ahead and read the letter. Okay, let's see. I'm Abnor Tharn, Battle Mage and former advisor to the Emperor. Okay, so the letter seems to imply that the dragon catastrophe in Elsweyr already happened. So he's kind of recruiting us to join in the defense of Elsweyr. Yep, sounds like it. Yep. Services to Lord Garrosh, Speaker of the Main. Alright, so find him in the town of Riverhold. Done. Now let's take the key.
You look well. The healers did an admirable job, yes?
Alright, that's my buddy there. Nick Skrar just invited me to a group. Let me just check the room real quick in case there's anything in here. I've already pre-crafted all the gear that I need. It's in my bank. So once we get out the tutorial, I'll start picking up that stuff. So the Necromancer, I have played a lot on the PDS, and I can tell you right now, this new class is going to sell this expansion or chapter. It is a really fun class. So what's going to happen is, because if you're watching my stream for the first time, there's going to be lots of chattering from me, because I like to read chat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on subtitles so we all can read what's going on. There we go. Alright, so Zamark, what do you got?
Zamark is pleased to see you are awake. You have slept for many days, and this one feared the worst. Still, it is not every day that one walks away from a dragon attack.
That's a first for ESO. His mouth isn't moving. They're usually pretty good with animations like that. So, we have slept for many days. Now, I wonder if ESO made this CGI trailer, right? Where we saw, like, somebody was in a cage. Don't know if that is alluding to us, the player, as a Necromancer or whatever, and then a dragon attacked that caravan. And then maybe that was us in that caravan, so we got knocked out. Okay, so I was attacked by a dragon? What do you mean?
We both were. The caravan that brought us to northern Elsweyr was attacked by the great beast. Luckily, the adepts of Starhaven witnessed the event and came to our aid. They brought us here and worked diligently to heal us.
Who are you?
A humble adept, nothing more. This one was exiled from his home long ago, but felt the time had come for him to return.
His mouth is finally moving. So why were you exiled?
That is not a tale that Zamorak wishes to tell. Not right now. Besides, the Grand Adept wants to talk with you. Best not to keep him waiting.
What is this, a secret gang of Necros in a hidden spot here in Elsweyr? Let's go pick up all this stuff. Let's check the map real quick. Where are we? So that is the Elsweyr map, of course. That is the Trial, Sunspire, all dragon bosses. Should be pretty awesome. There's going to be Dragon World bosses on this Elsweyr map as well. And I guess this is Rimmen, town of Rimmen. Should be another town. There we go, Riverhold. Apnor Tharn is somewhere in there. Cool, let's go ahead and move along with the tutorial. I'm excited, I'm so hyped. I can't wait to go out and take on some dragons. As for details on my class, yes, Necromancer, I picked a Breton because of the class overhaul in terms of racial passives. I do not like playing elf characters, so I went with the closest thing to, something I can relate to, and that's a Breton. Not that bad for Magicka, which is what I plan to do, a Magicka DPS or healer. Ooh, look at that, nice ring. See, this is why in ESO, you check as much as you can. You never know what you'll find. Ah, good. More good stuff. Now, there's a ton of things that came out with this update too. There's a big debate about being able to buy Skyshards on the Crown Store, which we'll get to shortly. We'll talk about that soon. Oh, this must be the Adept. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you wait there for a sec in line. I will see what else I can pick up. Alright, nothing. Oh, he's big for a kitty cat. Talk to me.
Greetings. This one is Majadro, Grand Adept of Starhaven. He is glad to see you in good health, traveler. It is not every day that one survives a dragon attack. Bright moons must have blessed your path.
That was a letter from Apnor Tharn. Do you know anything about it?
You were carrying the letter when we found you. It looked important, so we left it where you could find it. But how do you feel, traveler? Did the dragon cause any permanent damage?
Well, if you count hype as damage, yes.
Let us test your strength then, yes? Though this one is now Grand Adept, he once trained the warriors of Starhaven. Sadly, it has been many years since Majadro last sparred with a pupil.
Seems like we're in some kind of school here. Warriors of Starhaven, and we're in some kind of, what did he say, academy?
Not here, of course. This is no tavern brawl. Collect a training sword and meet this one outside in the gardens. Let us prove ourselves where Joan and Jode can see us.
Alright, so this is, of course,
one of our training swords and meet this one in the gardens.
this is going to be ESO's mandatory combat training for any new player coming to the game. You will obviously have to play through this tutorial. So they always have a combat tutorial that's going to teach you how to block, teach you how to do different things, dodge. Inventory, see, I knew they were going to give me stuff like the sword, but you should be able to pick up other stuff too, like staves, bows, if you're lucky in some of these starter areas. If not, well, if you're new, I wouldn't worry about it. You'll get access to that kind of stuff pretty soon. Okay, outside we go. I'll check in chat soon. I'll see chat moving. Hang on, chat. Give me a sec. Scroll to change camera perspectives. And of course, you can play, if you're a fan of Elder Scrolls, you can always go first person, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially not for an MMO. It just doesn't work first person mode. Shift to sprint for all of you that have never played ESO before. This is a nice place. Yeah, again, I was in the PDS testing the new class, but I was not playing through the story, so I'm seeing all of this for the first time. Lovely place. Anyway, what are we, 10 minutes in? If the audio is too loud for dialogue, let me know, or if it's too soft, let me know. I will fix that up. Holy crap, that's a giant cat. When you compare that one to that one, like, this guy's like a mini cat. That's like a big cat. They did say, ZeniMax did say, we're going to see all kinds of kitty cats here and elsewhere, the Khajiit, so that's pretty cool.
This guy's warned of a changing season. Can you see it?
Not exactly, but okay.
This one fears the dragon that attacked you was only the beginning, traveler. Dark moons loom on Elsweyr's horizon. Of that, Majadro has little doubt. But enough talk. We came here to spar, did we not?
Alright, let's do it.
Majadro can think of no better. Like the two divine moons that dance in harmony. Let the balance of your blade reflect the balance of your soul. Let us begin.
Okay, so just tapping your left mouse button, basic attacks.
A healthy blow. Sleek work. You strike well, but can you guard?
Alright, guarding is basically holding the right mouse button to bring up a block.
Very good, traveler. Once more. Strike with force, traveler. A brutal hit. Shield yourself. Swing with all your might. Such masterful strikes. But what if you are in distress? Now break free of this one's trap. Prepare for another trap. Here comes another trap. Now bash Majat again. Press your advantage with a heavy attack. Again, stop this one's attack. Interrupt this one before he strikes. When your enemy charges their assault, strike. Interrupt their attack and punish their hesitation. How good it feels to spar with a student again. Come now, let us continue to the Adeptorium.
That was some hardcore tutorial. They've never done that where you gotta do 3 strikes at a time, interrupt at a time, 3 blocks at a time. It's usually much more chillax than that, but they've seemed to really want to drill into you what the basic mechanics are. And that's what you can expect, both PC and console. Anyway, we've just leveled up. Let's go ahead and claim that, and then I'll check in on chat, see what you guys are saying. So there's a new thing. If you guys haven't played ESO in maybe a couple of years, or if you're a new player to the game, they have this new thing, a level up reward system that kind of helps you out, tells you what builds, suggests builds to you really, or gives you free stuff. So we're going to get 1 skill point, 1 attribute point, and because I'm going to play a Magicka style Necromancer, I'm going for all Magicka in this one. And I can spend it somewhere here. So let's go ahead and unlock one of the 3 class skill trees that you have. I'm gonna go. Let's do Gravelord first. We're gonna have to do everything anyway, and that's on my hotbar now. Okay, let's see what's up in chat real quick. Sorry guys, I tend to read my chat a lot. Right, where are we? Joey in chat. Hey, Joey says there is an echo in the dialogue. Oh, gotcha. Okay, maybe dialogue's a little too loud and my mic is too close. Thanks for that. We got Malin Life in chat. Hello. He says, want to play ESO, but I'm in the Philippines, so can I please know your ping? My ping is around 280 to 295 on the North American server. It's not great for PvP per se, but I can play PvE just fine. What else? Farnax says, man, still 5+ hour on my download, so jealous. German internet, shit. Patience, man, patience, don't worry about it. You get there. We got Crazy Rogue says, hey, Crazy Rogue, how you doing? Mini says, Elder Scrolls loves to make you a prisoner. It seems to knock you out. Alright, I guess I'm all caught up then, huh? We got Manthe in chat says, hi, Apple. Hi, Manthe, how you doing? We got Jack in chat says, ESO looks awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. There is an like an add-on that you can get.
Did you hear that?
Oh, hang on, I'll get back to you in a sec. Oh, dragon! Oh, shit.
Take the passage through the catacombs. This one must go one Zamorak.
Okay, so I'm guessing by the timeline of events, once we just finished the prologue and the dragons have just flown out of the prologue, I guess they came straight for Elsweyr, and were just waking up in that time, and now we got a dragon here attacking this academy of some sort. Okay, to the catacombs we go. I see dragon, I'm excited. Oomph, oomph. Okay, let's see. Do I want to spend time finding stuff? Oh, press control to sneak. Okay. Yeah, so you can sneak in here because for those that have never played ESO before, you can sneak. The sneaking mechanic is in here. You can steal items from townspeople, NPCs, things like that. And of course, you can, sell them off to peddlers and stuff. Ooh. Oh, skeleton. Alright, we have necromancy at work here. So as long as you stay hidden, you can do some bonus damage from behind, I believe. Sneak attack, there you go. All you gotta do is just charge it up and wham! It's a one-hit kill, baby. Alright, let's open up the Halls of Eternal Rest. Let's see what's inside. Well, since it's right here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Hang on. I need to show my combat skills and stuff. So I like having my ability bars always showing. Very MMO style, of course. And I know some people don't like that because they want to keep it to an authentic sort of experience. Alright, I see they've given you a rack of different items as well. Inferno Staff, that's exactly what I wanted. God damn, thank you. So I'm going to go for Staff, because that's part of the DPS Magicka plan that I have later on. Which, by the way, you can already find some really good Necromancer guides from all your usual folks, like Allcast and guys like that. In the meantime, let's check and chat some more. Carrick says, Adrian, will they be selling the new class in the store as a standalone? Yes, they will. Just like the Warden, I believe. Like, if you pre-ordered it, you would have it unlocked somewhere like that, like Class Warden. It'll be there. So I believe it should be purchasable as a standalone. And if they don't do that, then ESO is going to be losing a lot of money. I guarantee you, because this class is going to be a must-play. Well, at least it was in the PDS, because it was such a fun thing to experiment with, especially hybrid builds. Alright, that's another player. That's a Necromancer right there. Euraxian Necromancer. So the one skill that I have right now is this glowy orb thingy. Flame Skull. So I'm lobbing an explosive skull at an enemy, and later on I can, of course, summon my minions, which I'm looking forward to. Skeletons and things like that. Let's go ahead and move on. Surprised not many players in here, unless, of course, I'm way behind the curve and everybody is already out of the tutorial. Nope, that's another player right there. Wonder what the dragon outside's doing. Guess we'll soon find out, huh? Ooh, that looks like an Imperial up ahead.
Stop this! Starhaven's adepts are peaceful!
Alright, let's kill him. Hey, Captain Carvane.
Another corpse for our army. How grand!
You won't take this Bren down so easy. I am well versed into dark arts. I just don't have the skills for it yet.
Thank John and Jod you arrived.
Alright, let's speak to this person.
Well, it looks like you've certainly recovered from your wounds. And just in time to put that Euraxian Jekko seat in his place. Zisvo, is this one grateful we found you in that wreckage?
Do you know why the Adeptorium is under attack?
The soldiers said they were searching for something, but they barely gave us any chance to respond before they started attacking. It is best to leave. There is no reasoning with these maniacs.
They have a dragon as well.
Yes, this one heard its terrible voice, like something out of a Moonsinger's stories. Ijadi had hoped to make her way to the Dragonhorn Tower, but she fears that fierce warriors now block her path. Not to mention the dragon circling overhead.
So what is this Dragonhorn Tower?
Atop the tower sits the Dragonhorn, said to ground dragons with one mighty call. Though Ijadi is not sure if the legends are true, it is our best hope against such a brutal foe. All we need is someone to blow the horn. It seems folly not to try.
I'll do it.
Then you must exit the catacombs and follow the path north. There, you will see the tower. This one cannot promise the plan will work, of course. The Dragonhorn is very ancient, very brittle. But we must try, yes? Moons be with us.
And of course, if you're a new player, I highly suggest, clicking all these other options for more lore and stuff. I'm gonna move on. I know what I need to do. We're gonna blow this dragon horn thing, and the dragon in the sky is gonna come crashing down. Damn these cats. Alright, let's go ahead and put on some of the stuff that we got real quick. I'm not sure if I can summon my banker out or not. Sure, let's use all this stuff. Okay, where are we going? Where's the tower? Right up there. Ooh, there it is. Yeah, so that's apparently going to be a thing in this expansion. Well, it's, the technical term is an expansion, kind of, but ESO calls it chapters. So we're going to be seeing lots of that. Dragons just flying around, causing chaos. It looks like a way better Inferno Staff. And it is part of a set, too. The Crafty Elphic set. Elphics are a new type of Khajiit here in Elsweyr, so that must be part of a new set, which is great. I'm going to pick that one up and equip it. Thank you very much. Level 3, that was fast. Okay, what are the rewards for level 3? A meal 2, excellent, more magicka. And let's go ahead and unlock the second one, Bone Tyrant. Let's see what we got. Death Scythe. I love this skill from the PDS, and I'll show you why. This one is going to be probably in everybody's hybrid build because it's such a good survivability. Like, look at the animations right now. Just look. Wham! I mean, it's way better in how, when you have the armor and stuff out in the landscape.
I know, don't ask.
It's also a self-heal. Wait for me! Damn it. Well, congratulations on leveling up. Alright, let's do it here. Wham! Wham! And notice the self-heal too. So yeah, those are just a taste of some of the new skills that you'll get as a Necromancer. There's more in there that I really like. Like later on, there's going to be the Bone Goliath transformation, where you transform into this huge Bone Colossus thing that, oh, it's awesome. Maple Bow of Flame. Okay, is it up there? Yeah, it looks to be up there. Up we go, let's blow this horn. Okay, in we go. Meantime, let's check in on chat. Brandep says, stupid time zone difference. We got Mark in chat says, yo, GRM, hey, what's up? Menthy says, doing good, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see indeed. Joey says, one add-on. The add-on I was talking about earlier was something that you can get to make the sort of like the base game colors look better, more Skyrim-ish, if you will, instead of the base color palettes here, which makes the environments look really outstanding. I can't remember the add-on off the top of my head, but I'll try and link it later on. Mark says, new Viking game in December. That sounds interesting. I'll check it out after the stream if you have a link. Carrick says, when you get a moment, can you recap the release date and what comes with the expansion via the various buy options? So, if you're playing ESO through Steam, you can see the various different DLC options that you get. If you're, already own the base game, you can get several digital upgrade additions that just going to give you access to the chapter, access to the Necromancer class. The digital collector's edition comes with a few things. Hang on. I do believe I have that. Yeah, things like this, a dragon bone conversion and stuff. And this one I had to buy separately. You also got that mount and a pet. Let's see. This one's the pre-order mount, and I think this one is part of the collection edition or something like that. I mean, I hear where you're coming from. It was pretty confusing with the amount of editions that came out for this game. We got Run says, are you doing tank DPS healer? I am doing DPS, sir, at least while leveling up. I mean, I don't see a point in being a healer while I'm leveling up. Nick says, you killed the dragon in Elsweyr yet? Not yet. Well, I don't... Yeah, not yet. Let's blow it then, and let's try and kill him. Whoa! I was not expecting that. He just flew right in... That was convenient. The dragon just flying right in front of the horn. Well, we got him down on the ground, so let's go ahead and find out if we need to kill that one.
The dragon may be subdued, but not for long. This one fears for those inside the Adeptorium.
Then Zamorak and the Traveler will go. You should take this chance to escape.
Majadro will not run while his disciples are in danger.
As you wish. Let us be quick then.
Alright, let's go. I'm excited. I can't. Oh shit! Battle the dragon. This is it, you guys.
The beast blocks our way. We must fight.
And fight we shall. Hey, you. He just said Foos. I'm so excited right now. Holy shit, what the? No, don't kill me. It's the tutorial. That's pretty brutal. He just said Foos. I mean, what else was he gonna say? Dracarys? I mean, come on. This is Elder Scrolls talking about.
Return to my side.
I'm not sure who Baldacon is, but
The beast departs. Quick.
he's gone. Oh, okay. That's about a small taste of what's to come. The big dragon world bosses on the map are, you cannot solo them. It's gonna require a lot of players, obviously. All right, let's head out. Jolly good. More. I want more. Can you imagine what the trial is gonna be like? Because the trial. Hang on.
It was called away. This one heard its name on the wind. Baradhor.
Called away. Do the dragons work together?
Perhaps. At the very least, this dragon seems to have allied himself with the Euraxians.
Then the rebellion has begun.
Yes, this one is afraid it has.
Okay, that's an interesting point there. So this dragon had a name, and they're working with the Euraxians already, which is kind of interesting, which means, spoiler alert for those who haven't played the prologue quest, which has been out for about a month or so now. It seems that Abnor Tharn's half-sister has succeeded in kind of swaying some of the dragons to be allies with her, which is what we were trying to prevent in the first place, but we failed to do so.
Let us speak.
Oh man, alright, before we speak in game, let's go ahead and check out chat real quick. Cap says, thanks Adrian. No problem, man. We have Troy in chat says, how are you liking it so far? I want to try ESO, but I'm still on the fence. I've been playing ESO since my review streams back in December 2016, and I have seen, you know, the game continually grow and improve, and I recommend it. I really do. And one of the cool things about ESO is it goes on sale, especially on Steam, a ton, and I picked it up for way too cheap, and the amount of hours I got out of it in terms of content and the base game alone was very satisfying and worth the money for me. In terms of an MMO, it's going to be different, obviously, because, you know, it's not as linear as you think it would be. So it's good fun, especially if you like the Elder Scrolls setting, and if you can take the combat system, because it's not for everybody, of course. So you'll have to look at more kind of these things about ESO to decide whether or not, you know, it's going to be what you want, especially that combat system, because you're going to be doing a lot. But I highly suggest picking it up during a sale, and it will go on sale, trust me. The summer sale is coming anyway. Nick says, Foosro, duh, indeed. We have Hey Mean Chat says, having a hard time deciding to invest in this or Final Fantasy XIV. Ooh, as long as you don't ask me which one I prefer, that'll be fine, because I play 4 MMOs as my main MMOs currently, so...
Thank you for saving Majadro's disciples. You have a courageous spirit. It will do you well should you decide to stay elsewhere. And this one does hope you decide to stay. The Khajiit need heroes like you during these dark times.
Alright, so this is another interesting drop here, because I was expecting the Necromancers to have a very sort of negative start, because necromancy in Tamriel is not really accepted. You know, it's taboo to practice necromancy. So for him to call us a hero in times like these, maybe it's because of this one good deed where we saved them. But I expected people to really hate on us from the get-go, and then slowly build us up into heroes because of what we end up doing for Elsweyr. I don't know, but it seems like we're good guys already from the start.
And only more to come, this one fears. Before you leave, you should speak to Zamorak. It seems that he's also decided to leave us. Perhaps he can help guide you to your next location.
Cool, I'll have my own cat. Great. So we'll receive a Caravan of Strongbox. We don't know what's inside, and we also get 1 skill point. Great.
Grand
Walker,
Admiral Baradhor,
one more thing.
what will we do now?
Starhaven is no longer safe. Who knows when it'll be attacked again?
To give in to despair, this is easy. Let us instead find strength and hope. Joan and Joel will one day shine on Starhaven again. This we must continue to believe.
Excellent. Okay, after this, I'm done with the tutorial. Let's go ahead and open up that Caravan of Strongbox to see what's in it. Nice, they gave me another Inferno Staff. Just basic bows and stuff. I think it's much easier to get beginner's gear in 2019 with the new content compared to like maybe 3 years ago, where, you know, if you started a new character and you're farming, Cold Harbor was where we first started as a tutorial, and if you didn't get the item that you want, you know, re-roll your tune essentially and try and fight with everybody for loot chests in Cold Harbor. No longer needed because you're just given everything to you right off the bat. I mean, I'm lucky I got my staff very early on, and I actually crafted the damn thing. Alright, check in chat tomorrow. Where are we? Hate Me says, bought both. That's the correct answer. Midichlorian says he thinks he's a Spray, the dragon, because his little nephew called sprays foos. Huh. Is that what it's called? Kimisaru in chat. Hey, he says, how do you get early access? If you are a PC player, you play on PC, as long as you pre-ordered the Elsweyr chapter, you have early access already. Start your launcher, it should download the patch, and you should be able to play it right now. We've got Matthew in chat. It says, 4 MMOs, what are the other 2? So my main MMOs are Guild Wars 2, The Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy 14, and World of Warcraft. I play this for more than most, and these are the 4 that I jump in almost every other day. John in chat says, man, the game is too expensive for me. I've spent most of my budget on a good computer, but forgot about the game budget. Like I said, I mean, if you're just starting out with ESO, the base game is all that's going to cost you for now, and then you don't have, because it's a buy-to-play game, you only really pay for the DLCs that you want rather than, you know, what you need, and there's not many DLCs in ESO where you have to have it. Like, I need this because it has something. ESO doesn't really do that. Unless, of course, you want the add extra dungeons and, you know, some of the armor sets, which you can get by with some of the base ones too, or just purchase it from the guild trader, which is the auction house, basically. So there's plenty of ways to get by that. And then there's this in-game system. It's not officially ESO, but it's player-run, but it is authorized, whereby you earn gold in-game, the currency, and then you give that gold to another player, and they'll convert it, you know, and they'll buy a crown item for you and then gift it to you. So it's RMT basically, and it's legal according to the devs. So there's ways to where, you know, you can not spend money, real money at all, and still get the shop items that you want. All right, let's speak to Zamorak, who's apparently going to be following us.
Starhaven is safe, but the danger is far from over. I fear there is still much to do, Walker.
What do you suggest?
The letter you carried. Zamorak must confess that he read it while you were recovering. This one has heard of Abner Thorn.
That's rude.
He is a battle mage and former advisor to the Emperor. He seeks allies to stand against this rage of dragons.
Actually, it's not rude. He's a Khajiit. Of course, he's going to sneak around and read my stuff when I'm asleep. So he knows about Abner Thorn, he knows about the threat of the dragons, and we're going to help him.
Zamorak wants to help the Khajiiti Defense Force, but he has something he needs to check on first. But you, Walker, your aid would be immeasurable. Find Abner Thorn in Riverhold. Offer your assistance against the dragons.
Hang on a sec, my OBS is giving me some sort of issue here. Alright, we're good. And that's it, we're done. Out we go, and once you get out of here, if you're a new player to ESO, you don't actually have to carry on with this story. You can just go off wherever you want to go off and pick up a quest and just run with it. That's the beauty of the Elder Scrolls Online. You're not kind of just locked into one storyline or one main quest all the time. You can just go back to some of the base starter regions and start questing there, and then come back whenever you want. I do like that freedom. Some people kind of struggle with that in terms of, oh, I need structure. It's like Guild Wars 2 in a way, because when you play Guild Wars 2 for the first time, you're lost. Like, what am I doing? There's no quests. Like, what am I doing, you know? Yeah, so it can be like that if you'll let it, but that's the beauty about Elder Scrolls game. It's supposed to be that way, you know, you pick a direction and just go. You can do that somewhat in Elsweyr, but in ESO, but not to the extent of the traditional single-player style games where it's complete freedom. So we are going into Northern Elsweyr, y'all. This region, also known as, oh gosh, I'm gonna butcher the name here, Anaquina. Alright, there we go. That's what I wanted to see. All the other players out here, look at that. I'm surprised my my FPS isn't dying just yet. And everybody with that flying dragon pet. How do you get that dragon pet? Alright, I need to check my collection and see if I have it. Damn, I don't think I do. Oh well, anyway, let's set a base mount. Yeah, that one, the Halloween mount's always going to be mine. So, Apnor Tharn is where we want to go, and that is a dragon boss. That's a dragon world boss event down there. I don't think I'm high enough of a level to go check it out, so maybe I'll come back sometime tomorrow and do it. We have a delve over here. These are way shrines to travel around quickly, and that's a crafting station. I'm going to go discover that real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot. Whenever you decide to roll a new class in ESO, your mount has speed training, has bag capacity training, stamina training that takes a day to earn a point up to 60. Oh, there goes the FPS drop. Exactly what I'm talking about. Starlight. Alright, let's go ahead and see what set this is for. So crafting stations are discoverable anywhere in the world, and they of course give you set bonuses compared to like normal drops. So this one is the Sench Rod Grit armor set, which does what? Let's find out. Oh, I can't, oh, there it is, but I can't see it. There we go, Sench Rod's Grit set. It's a healing set, I guess. Adds 4% healing, 1,380 maximum health, and healing taken as well. That's interesting. Could be fun if you're playing a hybrid, I guess. This is a lore book, of course. I'm just picking everything up, why not? Checking in on chat real quick, I see a lot of things moving there. Gustavo says, if you ordered the deluxe one, it should be in open messages to get it. It's a blue imp, you've got it. Ah, okay, so that wasn't a dragon, that was a blue imp. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. I did not check my mail, or maybe I did. Maybe not. Don't have it. I went for a ESO Collector's Edition. Ashen Scar, Jerboa Pet. Maybe if I swap zones I'll get it, or maybe I picked it up on another tune, on an alt character or something, but I don't have it in this one. Doesn't matter, guys, honestly, because I don't usually run around with pets. Like, it doesn't matter to me. In fact, they can be sort of annoying when they get in the way of combat. Oh, that's the one right there. Never mind. Is that it? It looks really different from... Oh, never mind. It changed. Okay, let's go get that way shrine. Then we'll grab some quests, do some delves, have some fun. Anybody in chat going through Elsweyr right now? You guys playing through Elsweyr? What do you guys think of it so far? Oh my god, horse speed is just so slow. I can't... The difference between a character with max horse speed and one that doesn't is just a huge difference. Boom, way shrine unlocked. The dragon is being attacked right now by other players, I suppose. I guess that's what the new sign is. I do like that. One of the things I like about ESO is how they've tried to make the map more interactive. Like, for example, oh, a dragon is attacking this town too. Look. Yeah, no kidding when they said there's going to be dynamic dragon boss events in the world. I kind of like that. I mean, we've seen very scripted stuff in the past, like dolmens, for example, in the base ESO game, where anchors fall out of the sky in a timely manner. So this is going to be fun. I'm just going to get a little more levels, maybe get to level 5 or 6, and then we'll go and try and take on a dragon. Not long after leaving the tutorial, here is the first quest. I assume it's for the delve that way.
Greetings, Walker. You are not also going to the abode of ignominy, are you? As its name implies, it is a moonless place full of forgotten secrets.
I really like his design. That is such a tigerish face. What seems to be the concern?
This one saw a stranger setting up camp outside the cave nearby. Local legend says that Mafala worshippers used to lurk there. Raising dead too, I think. To venture so close to such a place, it does not seem wise. A Khajiit woman. Cathay by the look of her. She wore the attire of a sorcerer. But then I could put on a tin crown and claim that I am an emperor. She stays there heedlessly, or lingers with bad intentions. Either way, no good can come of it.
Alright, so what I'm really interested in, we noticed that there were necromancers, or at least risen dead in the tutorial area because one of your reactions captains, sort of summoned it or whatever. So now we're seeing more sort of sorcery and undead on the Elsweyr landscape. So from a story perspective, I want to know what's really going on here because we already know the main theme, of course, is dragons, right? But what about the undead? Who started it? Is there a necromancer behind the uprising or something like that? So that's what I'm here to find out. And I promise, after a bit of questing, we'll just go and Leroy Jenkins one of those dragons for fun. Let's do it on stream. So here is... Oop, her outfit hasn't... Oh, there it is. The texture's just loaded in. Narama Ko.
Who are you? Did 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍 send you? Well, don't even try to stop me.
No one sent me. What are you doing?
Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Narama Ko, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiit mage. Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping.
What are you looking for?
You mean to help? Well, I guess there's no harm in delegating. According to my research, a powerful wizard named Marzulajo used this place as his laboratory. If you find his notes and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted.
Memory stones, huh?
Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍's face. It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully.
Okay. Yeah, if you see me skipping additional dialogue, don't worry about it, because on my streams, I'm playing through my Necro, but the truth is I have to play through the entire content on a second character for my review videos, and if anybody watched my review videos, you'll notice I don't have a lot of stream footage in there, so I need clean footage, so I have to play through this on my main character too, on my Templar. So before we do anything further, I'm going to summon my bank guy. This is an account-wide NPC dude you can summon. He's pretty expensive, but really handy. And I am going to withdraw all my experience scrolls, baby. Come on, I've got 24 in there, and that's just a 50% one. I'm going to pop one of these because I'll be here for quite some time tonight. And we're going to head in and have some fun. And then dragons. Right, let's check in chat. Brandev says, I'm used to frame drops. I run 20 FPS in main towns. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that used to be me as well. I did something to optimize it maybe a year ago, and then it hasn't really suffered much since. But yeah, main cities and main towns in most MMOs are always going to be FPS droppers, huh? Gustavo says, open the chat bubble glowing. I suppose that's my collections panel. Yeah, I'm usually fooled by that because the guilds that I'm in update their MOTDs like every 2 minutes. Nick says I took on the dragon at level 3 together with other level 3s. I mean, it scales, right? It should scale. I expect it to scale, so we'll definitely go do that. We have Margin in chat. Marian says early access. Yes, sir. We are playing on the PC early access right now with the pre-order. That's correct. Thaco Gamers, hello. He says, how are you liking the Necro so far? I played it a lot as a max character tune during the PDS, and I gotta say I love it a lot. Oh, I forgot. Yes, I have one more skill point. Render Flesh is another heal skill. I'm just gonna grab one of each first to put it on the bar so that later on I can unlock more of these. And then I gotta do one for my destruction as well later on. Yeah, but I love the Necromancer. I think it's a refreshing mechanic, especially once you unlock more of the skills. Ooh, look. Reanimated Sedge Tiger. Hello there. Hello, my Necropats. I don't think these are part of your base skills or whatever. So I don't remember seeing this. I know you get a skeletal archer and a skeletal warrior that sort of explodes when you summon him, which is a really cool thing. And one of the most fun features for the Necromancer is that when they die, when monsters die, enemies die, they are resources on the ground. And you will have a skill to absorb their souls or whatever like that to either replenish your magicka or stamina, depending on what your morph is. And it's a fun mechanic because the bodies on the ground, they won't be there forever. So it's all about timing and knowing what you're doing. And yeah, it's really fun. Okay, I'm gonna do it clockwise. I guess there's gonna be a boss in the middle too. And of course a sky shard in here because that's what ESO does. It's always a sky shard in here somewhere. And the trick to knowing where to find one is to follow the crowd. Boom, level 4. Good to see other Necros in the same cave. And everybody with the blue imp pet. Yeah, it's gonna die down real fast. Like a week from now, everybody will be like, oh, everyone's using the same pet, I'll just do something else. Level 4, let's get the rewards. Ooh. Huh. I believe my pants will be medium. Hang on, I've got the guide up. Yeah, it should be medium. Let's go ahead and claim that. More magicka. And now I've got skill point. I'm gonna put this one in. Let me just see if I can blast bones. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna forego my destruction staff leveling. And get the second one because this one's really fun. This is the one that summons a flaming skeleton and he runs to the target and just blows himself up. It's really cool to watch, I gotta admit. So, alright, here we go. I'm gonna summon it. Watch. That's so cool. You can summon later on, at least the build that I have from the PDS was I had a skeletal mage or archer that I could summon alongside this guy that blows himself up. So you, at any one time, you'll have a number of things to summon, and it's a fun mechanic. I really like it a lot. Ow. Come on, go blow him up. Sky Shard, right there. Nice. So my decision to go clockwise was the right one. Now I can't remember my PDS rotation because it's been almost a month since I was in the PDS. I've been playing a ton of Final Fantasy XIV and Guild Wars 2 in between, so I'll have to go look it up again. Wham! Here, have another skeleton on me. Wham! I mean, that one's pretty similar to, like, the Warden has the, you know, the dive bomber attack that comes up from the sky, and that one was pretty cool at launch. the Necromancer, I feel, just has a lot more depth to it in terms of what you can build and how you can play it. Okay, Skyshard. It's one down. There's a commotion going outside my window. I'm not sure what's going on. Hope you guys can't hear that.
Zarir, no! Stop it this instant, please! I can fix this. I just need to paint a restraining word to... Stop! What are you doing, Zarir? No, 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 no! No! Don't do that! Don't do...
Yeah, Memory Stones really just paints a picture of the past. Helps you piece together stories, and ESO uses this mechanic a lot for a lot of its storytelling. This one seems to show us that a Khajiit has dabbled in something he shouldn't, and he was kind of walking like a zombie there. Left to right, here. I should really turn on auto loot. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I forgot to do when you turn on a new character or when you create a new character. Okay, let's see what this one's all about.
Now, this is a little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you'll get used to this new beginning.
That's sad. So he brought his friend back to life. So I guess this is what we call accidental necromancy, I suppose. Anyway, I'm checking the chat real quick. I see that moving. Where are we? Midichlorian says, I don't think bringing her claws onto her face would be a good pensive position for a Khajiit. Hill says, when I reflect calmly on something, I lay my claws on my cheek. When I really need to concentrate on maths, I scratch my eyes out, so relaxing. We got Blue Blood in chat. Says, my PC is rubbish, so got ESO and Xbox One. Loving the game and looking forward to the expect release. I quit WoW for this and glad I did. Ooh, that's interesting. Brandon says, your mouse isn't tracking properly on my screen. Yeah? I noticed that issue too. Somebody brought it up during my Guild Wars 2 live stream where my clicking was way off. I don't know what that is. Maybe I need to reset the connection between both my monitors or something. I'll look into it. But don't pay attention to my mouse. Is that the boss? Oh shit, yeah, that is the boss. Well, too late. I guess I've just started that. 108k, I should be able to do this. I just need to watch my magicka. Weave in some light attacks and animation canceling and all this stuff, which we'll get into later if you're a new player. Yeah, my healing skills obviously are gonna take a ton of magicka. Don't even have a potion slotted on my hotbar. Dungeon Dealer, damage unlock. Yeah, I think that one is if you do like 1,000 damage to mobs in dungeons or something, you'll unlock that achievement. Right, let's go, skeleton. Blow up. And dead. Now for the pet. That should be the boss. Yep. So that should give me the achievement for this delve right after this. Ooh, I'm not going to read that. Let's pick it up. Because I'm sure we're going to see some sort of a memory play. No, did not get it. No memory stone there. Next one is north. Let's go north. Maybe that wasn't a boss. Maybe there was just some guy standing there. Because usually it'd say the delve unlock or whatever. Oh, never mind. There it is. That was what I was talking about. Right, and also, if you're new to ESO, you may notice a couple of things later on when I turn them on, but I am a big add-on user, like the minimap on the right side of your screen, for example. That does not come with the base game. You have to install your own add-ons for that. And, call me spoiled or a child of a Gen Y MMO player, where, I don't know, I just can't play without a minimap. But that's why I have it there. Alright, let's see what he's gone and done with his friend.
Now, stop! You're killing him! I never intended... What did I do wrong? This isn't you, sweet boy. This isn't you.
Holy shit, his pet cat ate the friend that was dead and brought to life as a zombie. This side quest is really picking up. Like, I thought we were gonna discover how and why the Khajiits are delving into necromancy very early on. There's a reason they put this quest and this delve right near the tutorial area. And I'm liking where this is going. Friend tries to bring dead friend back to life. Succeeded. Friend's pet cat starts eating said other dead friend. Yeah, I'll help you out. Sure, bring your ads to me. That's what ESO players do. Oh, is that me? Did I level up? Or is that the other guy? That's probably the other guy. And it's, let's see. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up everything later on, so I can either sell it or ship him off to an alt and deconstruct that for inspiration. Alright, let's see the cat.
Oh, sugar snout. My sweet boy. I don't... It's not fair. You were so young. So young. I'm going to fix this boy.
Oh, not the cat too.
Bring you back. I promise.
I really like where this is going. Sugar Snout is the name of your pet tiger. I'll keep that in mind. That's a great name for another alt or something. Sugar Snout. Let's see if this bomber guy... Yep, it's an AoE. I was kind of wondering if it was. Now, while I did play a lot of PvE on the PDS with the Necro, I did not try PvP. I did not have time for that, so... If anyone did some Necro on PvP on the PDS, feel free to share your thoughts on it. I'm not sure how competitive this one will be because of the mechanics, with the corpses and everything. Yeah, since I've got everything, I'm heading out. And I've chosen to not fight. Hang on. What's that glowy stuff? What is that? I can't pick it up. Alright, as soon as I get out of here, I'll see what you guys are saying in chat. Ah, the smell of a new chapter. Always fun to stream when a new chapter comes out. Alright, chat, what do you got? Unicorn says, I still find more fun in Tasha's hideous laughter. Nick says, have fun, gonna call it a night. Alright, Nick, you sleep well, and I'll catch you sometime during the week where we will play together. Oh, damn it, hang on. Alright, where are we? Minicorn says, from somewhere, Dungeons and Dragon Adventure or Neverwinter server, someone's exploding kobolds. Taco Gamer says, I stepped away from ESO for a little bit. Is this an actual early access for people who pre-ordered Elsweyr? Yeah, this is the early access. They usually do this for PC and for the other chapters as well. Somerset and Morrowind before that. If you pre-ordered, you get to play maybe 2 weeks or a week ahead of the console launch. And there's a... I think there's a tangible reason for that too. I can't remember what it was, but there's a reason why console gets it a little later. And early access simply means PC first, but they don't put it that way, obviously, for... Did this tree just shake? What's going on? Okay, it would be cool if a dragon flies overhead and your surroundings shake, but that was just a texture popping in. But yeah, I think the reason they call it early access is because it's PC early access. They don't want to call it PC exclusive. I think the calling it early access is more diplomatic, just to make sure console players, Xbox and PS, don't feel left out or whatever. Thaco says, because if so, I have to get that downloaded. Shame on me for not paying attention. Yeah, I mean, honestly, don't worry about it. Take your time with Elsweyr. I'm only streaming tonight because I have a lot of things to do, and I need to, you know, get into the review as quick as possible. So that's just me, though. Brandon says only 428 Skyshards to go, and we'll talk about that in a second. We got, oh man. I'm sorry if I pronounce your name wrong, alright? Izari? Sorry if I get that wrong. Says, can anyone play early access right now? Yes, sir. If you have pre-ordered Elsweyr on PC, you can play early access right now. Just update your client, update the launcher, and jump in. Pre-orders only, though. What if you pre-order right now? You should be able to. I don't think there's a limit to that. Brandon says, I usually break stuff for inspiration too. High five. We have GamerVax in chat. Says, hi Adrian, I've been loving your news drops recently. Keep up the great work. Thank you, GamerVax. I appreciate you dropping into the stream to let me know that. Yeah, it will be continuing. It's what I love to do. So yeah, thanks guys, appreciate it. Now I want to talk about Skyshards real quick because this is pretty important if you're a returning player to ESO and you don't know that this has happened. You can now purchase Skyshard collection packs in the Crown Store, which is the in-game cash store. The catch is you cannot buy this like immediately on a new character. Your main character or your highest level character has to finish the achievement for Skyshard collections on a particular zone or in a particular zone before you can buy it. So for example, I've not completed collecting, or I've not collected all the Skyshards on the Bleak Rock Isle on any of my characters, and that's why I don't have the achievement, so I cannot buy it. But for other places that I have, I can buy it on a new alt character, so it saves me the trouble of having to go back there and farm them again or find them again, which is made easier, of course, because of add-ons for PC players, but for console players, you don't have that. So as you can see, I'm much of a slacker. I don't have a lot of it unlocked. And just to show you what that's like, I'm going to buy a pack right now. I'll spend the money. Why the hell not? So I want to get the best bang for my buck. And yeah, there's only 3 and 6. I guess the price increases in skills depending on how many Skyshards are in its zone. So because I got Somerset done, I don't have Morrowind done. That's bullshit. Come on. Morrowind was 2 years ago. Okay, anyway, I've got Somerset done. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. That's going to give me 6 skill points. So there's an argument on the forums about, is this pay to win? Are you letting, you know, players make a character and spend a bunch of crowns and buy stuff? Well, they have to finish the achievement first, and this is more of a convenience thing just to level up an alt or give them the points anyway. But you can't buy levels, so you still have to earn, I guess, levels in, hang on, 900 crowns. Ooh, it's gonna be painful. But there you go. I've just gained 6 skill points because of this new thing that has come to the game. And there it is. 6 skill points. So I don't know, what do you guys think about this? Is this a good idea for ESO, or does it smell of greed from ZeniMax Online Studio? I mean, it's a very clever way to monetize something in game like that. A lot of people are against it, obviously, because, you know, everything should be fair, or you should earn it the proper way. Some people are happy that you have an option to bypass some of that old grind. What do you guys think? Those of you who play ESO in chat, let me know your thoughts. Now, because I have 6 points, I can start unlocking stuff for, yeah, Wall of Elements. I need that. I need to start doing that. And don't forget that your armor also does. I don't have that yet. Let me just see if I'm missing out on anything. I get more Flame Skull. I can go either into Stamina, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to go with the Magical one. The new effect will be the third cast will bounce to another. Okay, so I can turn this into sort of like a micro AoE. I'm going to do it, of course. Bone Armor is the next one. I'm not going to do this. I don't think I need the resistance at this early level. I guess I'll skip that one too. Okay, excellent. Now, let me bring out my banker again. If there's something that I need from him.
Can I help you?
I believe gold is what I need. I banked in 20k earlier. And this is all for like horse upgrades and stuff when I get to the main town. And I do have a crafted, or not crafted, somebody made it for me. Level 6 Juliana set. I'm not level 6 yet. How close am I? 2 more levels. I can do it. Okay, so what shall we do, guys? Oh, I gotta turn this in. Never mind.
Bright moons, you're back! Not that I had any doubts, mind you. So, success? Did you find Marzula Joe's notes and memory stones?
Yes, but it didn't turn out well, of course. Killed his friend, or no, he didn't kill his friend. Resurrected his friend, and the pet ate the friend, and oh gosh.
A Sench tiger? That's remarkable. If he managed that, the frog should present no challenge at all. Thank you so much, Walker. When I publish about this, I'll be sure to mention your contribution. I can't wait to see the look on Kaldathir's face. I wonder how long after death you can perform these rituals. Do you think they would work on something smaller, like a mosquito? So many questions.
Did you not hear me? The spells had terrible consequences.
Oh, let's not overreact. Advanced spellcraft is as much an art as it is a science. Sure, he may have encountered a few bumps along the way, but that's to be expected. I won't fall into the same traps. Trust me.
And that's how it all starts, you guys. Ooh, level 6. That was fast. Okay. No, level 5. I thought I saw level 6. No, rank 6. Okay, level 6 rewards seem to be more Crown Scroll experience. They really want you to level up fast, huh? And I'm going to be unlocking, what is that, PvP at level 10? Oh yeah, you can unlock PvP at level 10. Forgot about that. Okay, more Magicka for me. Let's see, anything else? I'm happy with that. Alright. How about we go try Dragon, huh? It's right there. It's right there. It's right in front of us. Dragon we go. Oh, can I make it in time? Damn it, horsey. Faster. My horse is out of stamina. Let's see if we can make that dragon fight. Don't kill it yet. A brand new Necro is coming to save the day. Oh my god, if I had the money, I'd totally just automatically buy all speed upgrades for my horse. It's the one thing I absolutely cannot stand when I make a new character. Where is it? I don't see it. Up here somewhere on this ridge. Beyond this temple thing, perhaps? Yeah, I'm gonna be passing by lots of side quests. Oh, it's actually farther than I thought it was. They may be attacking this little village over here. I just can't see anything. No! Dragon's gone. Well, what is that? The prowl? That icon? Well, maybe it's just a... Maybe it's just something else. Well, I'm a little gutted. I did not get to reach the dragon in time. There's no way in hell I'm gonna reach that dragon in time. So I guess I'll just wait around here until I see another dragon fly by or something. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this for later on. I'm gonna go and continue the main story, I guess. Let's go talk to Abnor Tharn. In the meantime, while I'm auto-running onto the main road, let us now check in on chat, because I see that moving. And yes, I do like to read my chat, for those wondering. Right, so I asked about the Skyshards on the Crown Store. Good thing, bad thing, what do you guys thought? Audie in chat says, I see it as a catch-up system rather than it actually being pay to win. Brandov says, it's fine. It would be worse if you didn't need to finish it a first time. That's my major thing about it too. It's like, if you did not put in the hours on a main character, you are never going to get it. Thaco says, not pay to win, just helping keep your alts caught up. We got Chris in chat says, early access is that not going to be on the 23rd, or is this PDR? No, sir, this is not PDR. This is early access for PC. It says directly on the website that it launches on May 20th. So this is it. This is the real deal. If you pre-ordered it, then yeah, you should have access to it right now. We have Joey in chat saying, remember to get Fighters Guild and Mages Guild first for passives. Oh yes, good point. I'm hoping this town here will have them. Well, if not, then that major town should... Yes, there we go. Mages Guild and Fighters Guild. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a trip there. I'm sure I'll get there. Plus, it's a long way to 50. So the Elsweyr terrain, in the previews, they did talk about different types of biomes, right? We'd see a lot of deserty terrain, we'd see a lot of kind of jungles and mountains and Sahara type stuff. We're barely scratching... Oh, world boss. Hey, you know what? Since it's early access launch, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be doing it, so let's go ahead and see if the world boss is up or not. See, that's the thing about ESO. You will get... Oop, what was that? Towdy's now following the Twitch channel. Thank you, Towdy. I appreciate it. Although I don't stream on Twitch these days as much as I do on YouTube. That's unfortunate, of course, but because YouTube has almost become like a full-time job now. So... yeah, I tend to stream more on YouTube, but thank you for the follow on Twitch. I may resurrect my Twitch channel in the near future. Ah, there we go. We got players here waiting for the world boss. Let's... This is why, like, the early access vibe of, you know, the brand new launch of a DLC or a chapter is the best, because you'll always have active zones and people to do things with. So what is this area for new players? Stuff like this, skulls on the map and everything, are basically world bosses that you'll take down. I believe once you finish the zone, you could unlock some daily quests as well to kill certain world bosses and do some objectives. Checking in chat some more. Tom says your stream is only showing 1/2 of your screen? 1/4 of my screen. Really? My previews, I mean, I don't know. What are you, an iPad or something? Chris says, I'm so confused. Is it out yet or not? It's not out for a console. It's out for the PC, May 20th. You have to pre-order it. Yep, that's what everyone's saying. Pre-order it, early access, May 20th. Tom says, weird, it was only happening on my Apple TV, but after force closing it, it works now. Yeah, I think that's the thing with YouTube streams. It always has that issue. Brandon says, make sure to get the Dragon Soul. I am not a Dragonborn. I don't know if they've made any references to Dragonborns or not. Thaco says, so, are dragons the new dolmen? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because, I'm just seeing that this dragon spawns in generally the same vicinity. Hang on, world boss. I don't know how fast this one will go down. It has 3.3 million health. I'm rooted. Swordmaster Vishradew? God. Oh, mechanic time. I don't know what's happening. No, no, you do not take me there. I guess the safe spot is right in the middle of all these 3 circles. I don't even know what the circles do. Block. My health is still okay. Let's summon the some pets. It looks like my pet is taking damage even while summoning, so... Okay, I'm just gonna keep throwing. Oh, shoot. This does not look good. Nope, no, 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 back off, back off, back off. Heal, heal, I'm dead. But I can revive here.
How could I do such...
Oh, she's dead. Well, that's what it's like to take on a world boss when you're level 6. And, is that a new armor set? Darlock Bray. Yeah, I'll keep a hold of all this stuff. An achievement unlock, of course. Sword Sunderer. So that was nice. I promise, we'll definitely do a dragon. As long as it comes somewhere near, we'll go to a dragon. But in the meantime, let's go and continue our main story quest. Let's see what Abnor Tharn has to say, establish a baseline, find out what we're going to do to try and save Elsweyr, and then we can go exploring some more. Hey, how did I get that way shrine unlocked? It's weird. I have not visited the city. Huh. Well, if that's the case, you know what? I'm gonna actually go there first, and because the stable master's there, and I can get started on training my horse speed and everything, plus getting the mage's skill line and the warrior. Gosh. And we'll go there first. Way shrine. Okay, off to Rimmen we go. Okay, back to the chat. Chris says, sweet. Rudy says, hi. Hey, Rudy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Brandon says, resurrecting your Twitch channel should be easy now with your fresh necro. Not necessarily. ESO has like 30 big streamers on Twitch. Really. There's... Everybody will be watching them. If you're new to ESO and streaming on Twitch, you're like a tiny drop in the ocean, honestly. Most of my audience, you guys are all here on YouTube, which is kind of my reasoning behind it. We got Chris Anderson in chat. Says, hey, wait, it's now live. Just got back from work and I've got a huge patch installing. Yes, sir. If you pre-ordered the game, May 20th, you get to play it. Congratulations. Awesome. So here we are, main town. I really like the design of this. The whole Khajiit architecture of Elsweyr really reminds me of... because I'm from Southeast Asia, and, you know, places like Thailand, for example, has a lot of that cultural influences. I'm really liking it. It's awesome. Okay, first place to go, Horsey.
It is this one's doing.
Okay, speed, obviously. Although I can only wait like 20 hours or something to feel the benefits of the speed boost. Another thing I need to do real quick is turning on nameplates. I do like nameplates. What else? Social, profanity filter. Off. That can be annoying sometimes. I mean, let's admit it, we're not all decent in chat. Buffs, yep, I always like to see buffs on me from others as well. Add-ons, yeah, I did not turn on all my add-ons, damn it. I'll do that later, I suppose. Now, onwards to the Mage's Guild. I am a Necromancer, of course, and I'm gonna need some mage stuff in there. And, the Psijic stuff, I'm not looking forward to that. Doing the Psijic skill tree line is the most... Two NPCs are having a chat over there about undead. You gotta pay attention to all these little dialogue quests in ESO. Sometimes they may just reveal some, you know, juicy gossip or just nice flavor into what you're doing, especially the zone, the lore behind it and everything. And I do like how that changes. So if you finish the main overarching zone quest arc, for example, you know, when you come back and visit a town again, people are like, oh, that's the hero of such and such. As soon as I complete Elsweyr in this character, when I come back here, the Khajiit are going to greet me differently. And depending on what race you are, when you interact with, you know, certain NPCs and of certain races in certain places, they react to you way differently, which is pretty cool.
Next time I'm in the field, I think I'll bring a great warhammer or two.
Oh man, I need to try and remember which one was the Mage's Guild. This should be it. Anyway, I've done this quest chain for Mages Guild a ton of times already on different alts, so I'm going to skip through all this dialogue, you guys. Don't worry, this is not part of the, this is not part of the, Elsweyr chapter.
We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries. Always good. We provide training. Excellent. You are now.
Alright, and that's done. I should have that now. Yep. I'm going to do the same thing for the Fighters Guild, which should be somewhere here.
Welcome to our hall. The fighters. Excellent. Right. Ha. Then let me be.
Yeah, so the reason why you want to do that, of course, if you're new or thinking about jumping into ESO, guilds are things that you can join that will give you different skill lines that, you know, you can just level up and drop into your hotbar just to give you some build diversity. And a lot of the meta, and when I say meta in MMO context, meaning some of the best in class skills come from some of these guild abilities that you probably want to do. And the passives are really good too. So yeah, persuade. Yeah, I kind of like this. Persuasion and intimidation happened a lot during like questing dialogues and stuff, and I do like using that instead of having. Sometimes you can get out of some really crappy fetch type quests by just intimidating someone to tell you where that person is instead of doing the other thing. So choices. There's also the Thieves Guild, of course, for stealing stuff, being able to sell stuff, make a profit from stealing, and then there's the Dark Brotherhood, which sounds exactly like what you'd expect it to be. A guild of assassins. Alright, I'm happy with that. Let's go back to 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, and then dragon, I promise. We'll go fight a dragon. Is there one on the map right now? No. Yes, actually. Right there. So it seems like they're on a 20-minute spawn timer. I could be wrong. Anybody know that for sure? Like, are the dragons on a timer? If not, what we'll do is after we talk to 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, we could go camp in one of these dragon sighting areas and just wait there. Okay, meantime, while we're porting over, let's check in the chat. Brandup says, main towns usually unlock when you join areas like Sentinel in Alikir or Windhelm in Eastmarch. I guess it's like an automatic unlock, huh? And Brandon says Eastmarch. Chris says, yay. Yay indeed, go play. You guys, all of you guys wondering, why am I playing? How is this possible? Hey, if you pre-ordered Elsweyr on the PC, you have early access. Make sure to start your launcher, and it's a 8 gig upload. Hey, I know you. I know you. You sound familiar.
Not to complain, but the old wizard frightens me.
Okay, this was the messenger that 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍 sends for you to get the Elsweyr chapter prologue started. So that's why she was kind of familiar. Hang on, did that... That is one hell of an outfit that could cheat there. With the nipple hat. Reminds me of a patty farmer down here. Okay, another village. What do we have here? Riverhold, House of Histories. There's a, what is that? House of Histories? Tharn is right in this building over here.
In the dragon infestation, Chimera.
Ever the voice of reason, speaker. Ah, here comes someone who can help us now.
Right, so because I'm a new character, characters like 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍 and Chimera are going to treat me differently. If I'd come here with my main character who has finished the prologue quest, they're going to greet me differently because I've been on a previous adventure with this NPCs on screen right now. So as a new player, we will see how they integrate us into the story proper. This is 𝑮𝒂𝒍𝒆𝒊𝒍, who, spoiler alert, kind of started the whole thing with us by setting out the quest to retrieve the 2 halves of the Wrathstone tablet, which unfortunately opened this sealed barrier that led out the dragons to Elsweyr. So, and that was my main character's fault as well, because he came into the picture. Chimera is an agent of the Speaker of the Main here in Elsweyr, and she was tasked with stopping our little plan there, but we all failed. And I'm not sure who this is. Lord Garashri sounds familiar, but... Alright, let's get into the discussion. Let's see what they have to say.
You must be here about my summons. Good, good. I was just telling Lord 𝒂𝒍𝒍𝒉𝒓𝒊𝒍 and Chimera that someone would answer my call. Since you're here, I presume you will wholeheartedly agree to help us save Elsweyr from a rage of dragons?
A rage of dragons? Wonder if that's what they're calling a group of dragons. I just came from Guild Wars 2, which had its Season 4 episode finale, and they were calling it a glory of dragons, and over here it's a rage of dragons. What is the proper term?
So much better than flock or herd, don't you think? The Khajiit Defense Force isn't prepared to deal with a threat as big as dragons, especially since they were fighting to liberate Rimmen when the huge beasts arrived.
Liberate Rimmen?
Stay focused. We'll deal with that later. Right now, we must assist the Defense Force. Rendezvous with us at their command post. On your way, however, I have another task for you. I detected a series of power surges that I want you to investigate.
Okay, tell me more.
I was formulating a spell to track the dragons when I noticed several surges of arcane energy not far from here. They reminded me of an old acquaintance. Has a way with portals. If it is him, I want you to secure his help against the dragons.
Okay, now this is getting interesting. An old acquaintance. I wonder who that could be, because he was Admiral Thorn here is part of the base game's main storyline with the Prophet and everything. So I'm thinking of which companions are left alive, or if it's not even a part of the companions, we shall see. So does this surges of energy have anything to do with the dragons?
Hard to say with certainty, but I don't believe so. They remind me of Sir Cadwell, who somehow opens portals with a power of similar intensity.
That explains it.
Check the locations I marked on your map before you make your way to the defense camp.
Alright, so you can learn more about the characters Lord 𝒂𝒍𝒉𝒓 and Chimera, and you can learn about who Caldwell is, of course. Now, because if you're a new player and you're just creating a Necromancer, your tutorial starts in Elsweyr, not in the base game, so you won't get to see Sir Caldwell until much later on. I'm not going to go through all these dialogue options, obviously, and I know exactly what I'm doing here, so I will move on. But if you have any questions about these characters, feel free to ask. So you do have optional steps here. You can either talk to Chimera or Lord 𝒂𝒍𝒉𝒓 for more information. I am not going to. We will move on. Right, so Sir Caldwell. Big role to play, of course, in some of the previous storylines. So if he's come to Elsweyr, that means we are... stuff's getting real. So they're all nearby. 1, 2, 3. Let's go and do that. I see multiple exits from this village, which is good. We'll get the north one first. Hopefully a dragon attacks this part. It's just so sad that the dragon only seems to come to like the bottom areas of Elsweyr. Okay, power surge right there. Seems we have a dead Euraxian mage of some sort and discarded orders here. Squad Commander Pantheus detected a series of magical energy. Divert your squad and investigate. Failure is not an option. Well, they're dead. So they definitely failed there. We just don't know what caused it or who's behind it. Ooh, Skyshards. Nice. I'm gonna have to go up there. I'm always excited to find Skyshards on the map, especially when I'm not using add-ons. And just to double check, the new thing that came with update 21, which is the last update, had this whole map completion thing, where you can see exactly how many add-ons are on the map. So there's 18 in Elsweyr, and there are hints as well, right there in the ruins where poachers prowl. So if you absolutely want to play without add-ons or without having an external guide, you can actually, because it's much easier to do so now with the zone guide. 2 dungeons. How many delves? 6 delves. Yeah, we're definitely going to go and go through all this, and 8 storylines as well. And we are on the first one, Rage Dragon, so very helpful, that new tool. The map completion tool. Imagine all the features that ESO had now in 2019. Can you imagine if they launched with that? It'll be, you know, right from the get-go, it'll be awesome. But if ESO didn't have that kick in the ass when it launched and everybody was giving it shit, then it would have never have turned into the MMO that it is today. Rotten turkey leg in this foul-smelling pack. How is this related to a power source? Well, like, what is a rot? Okay, that one's pretty funny. Or maybe the surge in energy is because somebody's been opening portals, right? So I think Caldwell must have eaten that. And he's a decrepit thing anyway, so who knows what he eats? Proper food? Okay, final area to investigate.
Never touch a Daedric monster, especially a dead one.
Don't be such a nervous netch. The dead can't hurt us.
Wait, who was talking there?
It stinks of Cold Harbor. Perhaps one of the Usurper Queen's lackeys summoned it, yes?
No way! The little cat is talking? Really?
What a stench. That's the stink of Cold Harbor, Walker. How such a fearsome and dangerous creature ended up dead beneath our favorite rocky outcropping, this one does not wish to speculate. Only an extremely powerful mage could summon such a monster.
I don't know how I feel about that. Creeped out or that's cute? Well, we have a talking cat. And a proper Khajiit that I recognize. Anyway, let's talk to him.
Don't touch the dead thing, they do not tells me. Like I don't know how to handle a Daedric corpse. I wonder what killed it, though. Maybe it ran afoul of a dragon.
Okay.
I saw you, traveler. Why do all outsiders insist on acting suspiciously?
I wasn't. I was just investigating stuff.
I watched you go from location to location, just like the man with the pot on his head.
Oh, it's definitely
Are you
Caldwell.
one of the soldiers intent on digging up every plot of land? Or are you simply a deviant who enjoys skulking and slinking through the wilderness?
Man with pot on his head. Yeah, so as a new player, you don't know who that is, so you're asking the obvious question. But if you are a existing player coming in with a main character, I think the dialogue will be different.
Do not play innocent with me, stranger. You must be working with that pale, gaunt fool with the ridiculous mustache. Why else would you be visiting the same places that he did? Unless... Are you an agent of the Usurper Queen?
The Usurper Queen is Eurexia, I believe. Abnorthorn's sister. Half-sister.
Euraxia, the hated Imperial who conquered Rimmon and falsely claimed to be its queen. Do not feign ignorance, outsider. I had just about enough of that when I talked to the man with the pot on his head.
Where did he go?
You sound as confused as he was. Kept talking to his pet lizard bird like he expected it to answer. The last I saw, he headed east. I suppose you'll find him in that direction, and south of Riverhold. Just stop skulking around.
Right, so that explains a lot. So the reason why Abnorthorn let slip earlier that, you know, we have to... Ooh, dragon! Dragon right there! Go, go, go! Oh, come on. Please, horsey, I beg you. You can go faster than that. Go, speed! Oh, I'm not gonna make it in time again. Dragon below. This is it. This is the... At least let me have a dragon fight tonight on stream. If not, I'm gonna have to stream again tomorrow just to get a dragon fight in there. Oh, it looks so far away. I can see it in the sky. There's like a rift kind of tear thing, like a dolmen, but it's not a dolmen. Oh, please don't kill it yet. It's... Oh! No, it's gone. Is it gone? Guys, don't do this to me. Look, everybody's trudging in too. Dragon! Dragon, holy shit! Dragon fight. Okay, this is cool. He's gonna dive bomb. He's just spitting fireballs now. Oh shit, this is so cool. I just worry that it's gonna be, you know, if you do this enough times, you could get bored of it. Look at the amount of debuffs on the dragon. It just filled my whole screen. Okay, maybe turning on buffs and debuffs from others was a bad idea. Look at all those debuffs fly by. Oh, he just said something in dragon, and he's dead. And I just got a full level for that. Ooh, crafty Elfix ring, maximum magicka, awesome. That's exactly what I need. Have digested adventurous backpack. Let's see what's in it. Dragon's blood, new mat, and dragon's palette too. Okay. Oh, it's a very short-lived fight, obviously. Superior ransacker. Yeah, that's an existing achievement game. But let's take a look at this dragon. God damn, that was some short-lived fun. Well, at least we can see all the textures and everything up close. It is, of course, a dragon. You have to get it right. If you don't get your dragons right in a game like this, it's going to be kind of disappointing, right? So yeah, he went down really easily. I did not get to see what his full health was. Was it 10 million? Was it 6 million? I did not see it, but yeah, pretty fun. Let's go ahead and open up the loot. I'm going to put on this ring first. It looks like a great ring to have. They have digested adventurous backpack. Oh, some basic stuff. Treasures and a staff as well. Just basic loot. So I wonder how many more dragons are in the area for us to do. Like, the map does not track dragons, does it? You've got the world bosses there, and I've done one already, but I don't think it tracks dragons. Yeah, it does not. So we know from the prologue that there were multiple dragons that escaped. I can't remember the exact number. I just don't know if this is the same one we'll see over and over, because that will get pretty boring. There's going to be a few, of course, in the trial. Sunspire down here. And there should be another dragon here here and here. We've done the one here, so probably 3 dragons in total. We don't know there much about it. Okay, level 6 rewards. What do we have? Crown Experience Scroll. Yes, keep giving me that stuff, since we're all leveling new alts. Do I have any more new skills or morphs? Alright, the scythe. Let's go ahead and magicka it up. And the new effect is a heal over time. Excellent. Yeah, this is I'm slowly building it to be my PDS build. It's exactly what I want. What can I do for my guilds? Anything yet? Not yet. I'm probably gonna have to unlock one and put it on the bar or something like that. Breton skills, gift of, yep, definitely. Oh yes, that's why I picked a Breton in the first place. And passives as well, reusable parts. When your blast bones, mage, or spirit mender dies, the cost of your next is reduced by 12%. That sounds great. Or a bone tyrant. I need 8 for that. I'm getting pretty close to unlocking all these passives anyway, so that's good. Alright, let's check in chat. Man, that was fun. Those of you playing ESO right now, did you guys do it? Did you guys do your first dragon yet? How do you guys find it? Was it exactly like how you expected it to be? A big dragon fight in ESO? I know it changed a little bit from the PDS or something, as they were saying. I don't know. I tried to avoid it as much as possible. Thaco says, excellent content as always, man. Got to get to work. Take care. Thank you, Thaco. If you're gone already, well, I just want to say thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Next stream should be either tomorrow or day after, when we've done more of Elsweyr, and then hopefully we can get into some dungeons and trials and things like that. We got Frostbite in chat, says, hey Jeremy, how are you enjoying the new X-Pack? I logged on and there's so many people. I'm liking it. I always like new DLCs and chapter launch days, because you know, those are the most fun, obviously, for any MMO that you play. I'm liking my Necromancer a lot. I've had a lot of experience with it in the PDS, of course. It's just a story that I'm now discovering and the zone and everything else too, like this World Dragon boss fight, which ended pretty fast, I guess because of the sheer number of players around. There's another one down there now. I just wish it would tell me the name of the dragon or something so that we know, okay, we haven't done this one, let's go. But I guess by not putting a name or anything, I mean, how are we supposed to know anyway? It makes you have to go travel there and figure it out. There are 7 way shrines in this map, and I've only discovered 2, so I'm guessing there's going to be some nearer ones there. So map exploration is recommended. Defense Force Outpost is right here. I'll visit that in a sec, but let's go back. Mission accomplished. We got the dragon. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. How are you finding it, Frostbite? How's your experience been so far? Brandon said something in Dragon. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget your Juliano set if you haven't already. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. Thank you, Brandeth. That's right. I went ahead and prepared all that stuff, and I nearly forgot about it.
Speak with me a moment.
And I'm sure I'm going to be out leveling it very fast. Anyway, Law of Julianos. Let's withdraw that. Julianos. Magnus. Julianos. I don't think I have a staff Julianos, do I? Nope. Now to equip the damn things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shoes. What shoes am I using? Feet? Forgotten? No. Not that one. That one can I can destroy. Julianos. Done. And they all have the training thing too, so that's more XP. Okay, I'm all set. Full Julianos and Magnus. Well, actually not full because I'm missing some weapons. But this should help me. Why am I running on foot? Yeah, things happen when you're excited in a new content, and you do things you don't usually do. Have a brain fart and start running instead of using your mount. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm so close to spending my gems on riding speed. I'm just so not used to this. The last time I leveled up a new character was my Khajiit, way back in January. Because of the hype of Elsweyr, I thought I'll make a new Khajiit, and I did. But I managed to get the mount speed up to 60, and this one I just feel like, oh my god. If I have to buy my way out to get mount speed, I probably will, because this is torture.
Uncanny. It looks just like that lovely place I dreamed of. Must be why my portals led me here. Eventually.
There he is, Sir Caldwell, and Honor. Of course, because my character is brand new and have not done the base story, he won't recognize me, so we won't have like a catch-up moment or whatever. It's going to be a different set of dialogue.
Hello, have you come to pay your respects to this poor fellow too? It was the strangest thing. I was looking at this very gravestone in a dream. So here I came, and there it is, all solid and everything.
So what's up with the gravestone?
Important? I have no idea. I suppose it must be. I saw it in a dream after all. Or was it a vision? I get those two confused. Anyway, I felt a sort of pull and stepped through a door, and then pish-posh, Honor's abandoned Gua, and here I am.
Okay.
Tharn, you say, the grumpy battle mage. How is the old boy? The surges were probably just me. My portal took a few tries before we honed in on this exact location. Now, why don't you take a look at the gravestone and see what you make of it?
So it's not like he was summoned here or anything. His portals just took him here for some reason. I find that intriguing because Caldwell doesn't do things for like no reason.
Well, it took a few tries to find the exact spot I saw in my dream. A number of frightfully rude lads and lasses occupied the first location I visited, demanded my surrender, if you can imagine such a thing. Naturally, I gave them the old heave-ho. Foul foul smelling, I'll have you know that was my lunch. Can't believe I lost it. And if by bantam-noir you mean my faithful...
I knew it was his lunch.
Well, he's always getting into my foodstuffs. Has the appetite of a mammoth and the cunning of a fox, that one.
I love this voice acting. Really funny.
Dispatch? Why would I do such a terrible thing? I adore those adorable pudge buckets. Alas, Skrook was standing a little too close when I opened my portal. Poor thing fell in and took a nasty spill. When the neck bone snaps, it makes an awful sound.
Well, he just admitted to killing all those things by accident. So let's check the gravestone. This was part of his dream. Can we read? Narc? Narc? Narc. No, I'm probably... There's definitely something there. Well, maybe it's written. There we go. Narc. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't try and read. It's an MMO. You can interact with it. See what it says. Here lies the head of the betrayer, whose name has been stricken from history. May the pieces of his dismembered body remain hidden until Joan and Jode fall from the sky. Huh. No name. Oh, and he's digging? Really? That's cool. Wasn't digging a second ago. Oh, here we go. Kunzari, the origin. Oh yeah, this is a book I'd like to have, because the Kunzari are sort of like the dragon warriors in Khajiit ancient times. You learn about them if you do the prologue quest for Elsweyr. I want to continue the story real quick.
Were the words the same for you? Sometimes written language likes to confuse me. Words change and switch places. Very annoying. Anyway, the gravestone mentions the betrayer. Sounds like a dastardly chap. Wonder if I ever met him.
So why do you think you dream about this gravestone?
I don't have the slightest idea. The words inscribed upon it conjure up all kinds of questions, though. Who is this betrayer? Whom did he betray? Why did they bury only his head? And where did they put the rest of the poor fellow? I don't have a clue.
Okay, so let's kind of recruit him into for the dragon problem and see what happens with that.
Dragons? I haven't battled a dragon since... You know, I can't remember, but I'm certain I fought one or two in my day. I was a gallant knight, after all. Of course I'll help. I'll just need to do a little more digging into this dream thing first.
Hey, we'll see you soon then. So now we can go to the...
Did you hear that, my trusty shovel? Dragons and mysterious graves. It's just like old times.
Good old Caldwell. Okay, back to the Defense Force outpost, and I'm just waiting for things to happen. It's probably going to be a slow build-up before we get any fun or cool quests, and before we start taking down What? Right there? No way! Another dragon fight right there. Oh bugger! I'm just gonna waypoint that, wayshrine that. If it's right there, let's take that one down too. Come on, hurry up, you Necromancer. Ooh, I just heard him scream. Dragon! Dragon attack! That one is a different color. 8 million health, it's got 7 million, 7.6, he's going down. Ooh, this one's Drogon. This is like a black dragon. Oh, was that Fusroda? I swear to God I heard Fusroda. That's so fucking cool. Die! Yeah, you can definitely hear the dragon shouts, the thune. My health's going down. It's dead. Look at the amount of players just wailing on him. It's no wonder he dies so fast. I'm getting another ring. This one's for stamina. More backpack. Dragon's bile this time and not dragon's blood. But yeah, this was a more vocal dragon than the last one. So that one was red up north, and this one's black. Now, only 2 more dragons to kill, and they are over here. I wonder how that happens. How does it start? Do we pull him out of the sky? Or do we do something? I mean, it'll be cool if there's like a mechanic where we have to bring him down to the sky. I don't know, because I did not do dragon fights in the PDS. I was present for one, but I was just taking like a video, not actively participating. I got there late anyway, as always. Let's open up that loot. Let's see what we got. Gemstone, maple bow shock. Ugh. I mean, it's probably my level. That's kind of why I'm not actually getting any good loot at all. Alright, so let's check in chat before I make my way back to the defense force camp or whatever. And I'm gonna dismiss my banker, or it's just gonna be follow me around the map for a while. Alright, checking in chat. We got Cheryl in chat, says, what's the DPS score? My DPS score? As a level 6? I have no idea. Not good. Brandon says, that's why I'm here. Oh, what was that? Yusuf has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Yusuf. Appreciate it if you're watching the stream. Welcome. Brandon says, that's why I'm here. Thank you for that Juliana's reminder. Yeah, that was cool. Charles says, should I go Stam or Mag Necro for PvE? For PvE, anything you want. Really depends. I personally, most of the time, use Allcast's guides, and I'm not sure if you know Allcast, but just type in Allcast ESO, and you will see he's already got Necro guides up for PvE, PvP, healing, DPS, everything really. So if you want advice or you want some ideas for builds, just go to him or just do a quick Google search. I think most of them, because they've spent more than almost 2 months in the PDR researching builds and stuff like that. So we've got it covered. I'm in fact using his DPS Magicka build for this character right now, or I'm planning to follow it as close as possible. Brandon says I would go with what you want, especially you enjoy stamina builds. Yeah, in fact, I tried getting to stamina my first time as an ESO player way back when. I don't know, something fell off. This is the one and only. Oh, survive the dragon attack?
I'll deal with this.
Oh shit, this is cool. Alright, so that just happened. That was a scripted attack on the town. And we were purposely meant to see it coming in from the ridge like that, I suppose. Or you're supposed to be down there, but me being me, I'm getting caught in the landscape. Oh man, that was cool. That dragon I know is going to be sort of like the main, like, antagonistic... Well, the hero dragon, the bad hero dragon, I suppose, as compared to all the other side ones we've been seeing on the landscape so far. What shit? This is such a Game of Thrones moment. Oh, sorry, spoilers, by the way, just in case, for those that have not watched anything yet. Alright, let's see what Admiral Thorny should say.
Oh, now you show up. Left me to deal with a dragon all by myself. It's a good thing I'm Abner Tharn and not, well, some lesser mage.
My only option is to say you defeated a dragon. Is that what happened? I did not see Admiral Tharn defeat the dragon. Maybe I couldn't see him down there.
I discouraged it, but not before it laid waste to most of the camp. We arrived to find the outpost being overrun by undead. Then the dragon attacked. I did what I could. I fear it wasn't enough. What about the power surges?
Yep, it was Caldwell, and we're looking... Or is digging up the grave of the betrayer, which I'm quite intrigued about.
There's a betrayer mentioned in the legends of Kunzari. It seems those stories continue to hound me. No matter. We can deal with that later. Right now, I want to know about Cadwell. Has he agreed to lend us his support?
Yep.
That doesn't surprise me. Cadwell and Strange go together like hot bread and butter. I need to recover my strength. Driving off that dragon took a lot out of me. Why don't you go help Chimera while I keep watch in case the great beast returns?
Alright, the Kunzari legends.
Kunzari, hero of the Merethic era. Most of the legends are unbelievable, though the Khajiit moon singers guard the secret history. Their tales led me to the halls of Colossus. But let's save this for a less dangerous time.
And that's all in the prologue, guys. If you want to know what happened in that sequence, you got to do the prologue quest, which still should be up on the wrong screen. It still should be here. I'm pretty certain. There you go, Imperial Summons. Yeah, this should be the prologue quest for Elsweyr. So, I mean, if you want more of that lore and try to understand what's going on, who these characters are, I highly suggest doing the prologue before you jump into Elsweyr for the continuity, and also you get a memento and a couple of other things too. Chimera is over there. I'm just attracted to this green stuff here. Don't know if that's healing magic or not. Probably is. Okay, quick browse of the chat before I move on here. Charles says, which does the most DPS? That doesn't matter when it comes to magicka or stamina. It'll come down to your gear, your racial passives, your sustain, how effective are you at weaving in light attacks between animation canceling some skills and things like that. So it's for trials especially, you're gonna want to look up trial guides and builds and stuff like that. That's not for me to say it. Brandif says, Caldwell being here would be confusing for new players who did the main quest in the future. That's true, so unfortunately that's the way it is. ESO always moves the tutorial forward to where the new expansion / chapter is. So you will see characters that, will treat you like a new person. Then if you go back and do the old content, they'll treat you like like you started there. So there's going to be some overlapping that's going to be confusing and not well continued, I suppose. Brandon says, did that gravestone call you a narc? No, I called it a narc because that's what I read. Rog in chat, hey Rog, how you doing? It says Foods Row, duh, indeed, consume his soul. Unfortunately, there's no skill for that. You don't, there's no Dragonborn in this era. Uncle Dev says, hello, can you summon undead? Yes, sir. I mean, I can't right now, but one of my skills allows me to summon the bone guy who explodes, and later on I can get a skeletal mage too. So if you don't have access to it, here I'll show you guys some of the skills. Boneyard, this one's fun. Consumes a corpse, and that's how to deal 20 more damage. That's the corp mechanic. Skeletal mage is the next one here that you can summon. Now the interesting thing about Necromancer skills, you'll notice right there in red it says criminal acts. What that means is if I were to go into a major city or town and I were to use the summon skeletal mage skill right now, if there's a guard around, that is a criminal act and I will be prosecuted. I have to pay a fine or whatnot. So that's the two that I have so far. Blast Bones, one summon here, and Skeletal Mage, one summon here. So anything that has to do with necromancy where you're bringing dead to life in town, it's going to be a criminal act. But for some of the other skills, not really, because it's just like seen as magic. Any more criminal act skills? Here's another one. Spirit Mender. Make a ghostly spirit to do your bidding and stay by your side for 16 seconds. So this one is a hot. And this is the third criminal act. So that's that. That's also pretty fun. So you can't summon things in town or people will get on your case. Right, let's finish up catching on chat, then we'll move on. Brandon says, my main joke will be, where is everyone? Well, I guess they've gone elsewhere for a while. I used to see that a lot. Like earlier in the year, I was covering lots of World of Warcraft videos, and in the comments, people would be like, I'm done with Warcraft, I'm going elsewhere. Which got old pretty fast. Dark Undercity says, not enough necromancing happening. Well, you could watch other necromancers doing necromancing things. I'm playing through the story on my Necromancer, so there's that. Tom says, I've just started Elsweyr today, and it's so good. Good to hear. Yeah, as long as you're having fun. I mean, we paid for it. So.
Damn us for arriving too late. I did not expect to find our militia under assault by a horde of undead, and then the dragon. Oh, it tangles the tail, Vokar, it truly does.
Yeah, what can I do to help?
The militia was already depleted from the fight to liberate Riverhold, but we were determined to press on toward Rimen. Between the undead and the dragon, though, we can barely hold this portion of the outpost. Retreat is not an option. Not yet. Our resistance to Euraxia's rule requires more than just soldiers. There are intelligence reports, safe house locations, lists of supporters. Documents we cannot afford to lose. Search the ruined camp and locate the documents, Walker.
Why are they important?
They are vital to our efforts to free Rimmon from Euraxia's rule. And if her forces acquire them, those who help us will be exposed. Recover the documents from mail sacks in the camp and get them to Captain Nalado. Then meet us to the south.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to be lots of narrative threads here. We have a ruler that took over a city that doesn't belong to her. And now we've got dragons, so this is a... Okay, we've got zombies. Oh, it's so good. I love that Scythe skill. Casa Gaming is now following. Awesome, thank you, Casa. That is, of course, the Twitch channel, which I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. But thank you. What are you guys doing? Following the Twitch channel? Are you guys like trying to force me to stream more on Twitch or something? I just might. I just need to find the right time for it. I need to come up with a proper timetable, like what day do I stream on Twitch. Usually it's Tuesdays and Fridays was my previous Twitch time, but unfortunately that was last year. This year I've got more work and projects, and I don't even, like, my work schedule changes from time to time, so okay, I don't know if it's because of my Giuliano set, but these guys are just dropping really fast now. Like, I want to show off some of the cool Necromancer skills. Like, I morphed the #1 skill, that orb, into a 3 hit. So on a 3rd hit, it does like a ton of damage. Oh, a fellow Necromancer. Here's what we'll do. We'll get in combat, and we'll see what the Necromancer does. I'm going to get rid of the Bone Flare first. Alright, show me your skills. Whoa, right on cue. He's just going to keep continuing to summon minions, which is typical Necromancer. Blow him up. Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun. Continuously throwing skulls around in dungeons, and everybody will be like, what the hell is that blue skull floating around? To be fair, though, I think a lot of people are just rolling Necros, so in dungeons or whatever, you're going to see... all Necro group. It can happen, of course. Zarno is now following the Twitch channel. You guys. Alright, I guess I'll have to, like, visit my Twitch again. I don't know when I don't know what I'm gonna do with the timetable, though. I'll figure it out, or I'll put out a poll on my Discord. If you haven't joined that, go ahead. There's a link in the description. You can get on my Discord, and you know, I'll probably put a poll there and see when everybody wants to see Twitch streams or what time works for them. Because keep in mind, guys, I am in Southeast Asia. I'm 12 hours ahead of the US and 6 hours ahead of EU, which is kind of why I'm streaming right now. It's 1 a.m. in the morning for me, but usually when I stream, you know, most people are at work or just waking up. One more document. Okay, my FPS is really taking a hit here. Not sure if it's because of the amount of players in the area or... Yeah, all these undead buggers, because that's such a smart thing to do, to join the Fighters Guild early on, because you're going to be doing a lot of undead killing in Elsweyr, and that's going to help move the... Tom Brown is now on Twitch. You guys. Alright. Hang on, I'll get to the Twitch thing in a sec. I just want to move this along. What was talking about? Yeah, Fighters Guild, yeah. Oh, I still got a long way to go. But this is really it's good farming. Lore book, 1 dragon, 2 dragon. Oh, what is this, a poem? 1 dragon, 2 dragon, red dragon, blue dragon. 1 set free from a cage, many in the sky from murderous rage. Some are cruel, some are fast, some will flame you as they pass. I was hoping it would end with ass, but then again, this ESO. Dragon will freeze you or burn you to bits, fling you with shouts or drop you in pits. Look to the sky at dawn or night. You may see dragons in murderous flight. What makes dragons mad? Why do they stay? I do not know. I just run away. Somebody, I wish there was a content creator who would take like songs or poems like that from ESO or anything, and then just make up, you know, some tune or make YouTube videos or music videos for them. Like, that song would be pretty fun if somebody covered it. List of sympathizers. Right, so I guess we have everything we need to blackmail Euraxia. Or to dethrone her, really. So, yeah, dragons, politics, necromancy, all in one expansion. What more could you ask for? He died quick. Where did Chimera go?
If you're so fascinated by the dead, why don't you join them?
Whoa! Wait, who did she kill? Who was that? What just happened there? Alright, let's not mess with Captain Nalado. She just killed a necromancer for being fascinated with the dead. I am a necromancer. Uh-oh, I may have a problem with this Khajiit.
This one doesn't know you, but at least you aren't a walking corpse. This one must ask, why are you here?
I'm Halfling Grim. Chimera asked me to recover these documents and give them to you.
Right moons! This one thought these were lost forever. You saved many lives at great risk to your own walker. You have Nalado's respect. This one will guard these documents with her life.
But who do you just kill?
That was one of Euraxia, the usurper queen's pet necromancer. His undead devastated our troops, so this one took pleasure in ending his existence. Now, Nalado must return to Riverhold and consult with Garashwi. We must find a way to go on. Euraxia's chief necromancer, Zumag Fum, has been with her for some time, but our intelligence suggests his followers have only recently rallied to her side. Find Abnortharn and Chimera. Tell them to meet us in Riverhold.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is there like a double standard here? Were you expecting to be treated horribly as a necromancer? Because I kind of was. I gave myself the expectation that I'm going to be playing a class that I want the world to react differently to. But it's not like that at all. It's like the NPC's like, okay, I just killed a necromancer. Granted, she's working for the usurper queen, which obviously is going to get you killed. But in my case, I'm still a necromancer. Sure, I may be fighting for the good people, but I'm still a necromancer, so what are the social repercussions of that, if any? And I would like to see that be explored more in ESO. Maybe I'm still early, maybe I'm in the starter quest or whatever, but I wish that's something that is explored more. If not now in Elsweyr, then in the last DLC pack coming in Q4. Alright, so let's get to chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Ooh, there's a lot of chat. Hang on, guys, I'll get to you. Tom says, just started Elsweyr today, and it's so good. Casa says, he has no Twitch. I do. Tom says, well, thank you, wee Toby, for getting rid of that one. Tom says, yeah, I waited with playing it. In the end, had to reinstall ESO from scratch through. Yeah, and that's the thing with ESO. The download size of the base game is like, what, 60 gigs? So it could take you forever to get that going. Brandon says, I wonder if Necro's bones count as corpses in the way that the skill Repentance on Templar absorbs the corpse that way and heals. Yeah, it does. But it only counts two things. Corpses of enemies that you kill and the corpses of your own summons. So like the explosion guy counts, and all the enemies that you kill will count as a resource for your class skills. Rug says you can't rely to do Necromancer in towns. You must do it elsewhere. I knew we were gonna get an elsewhere joke tonight. Cut says, never mind, I found it. Too bad he's not there. I'm there on Twitch. I just don't stream as often. But well, based on what you guys want, I guess I'm gonna have to pretty soon. Skeletal brute. I should read that more often. The names of enemies will give you a hint of what you can expect. Blow him up. Boom. Yeah, I can't wait to try a dungeon with this. We'll probably do that later in the week or on a weekend stream. Maybe Saturday we'll jump into dungeons with my Necro. Hopefully I'll get into a high enough level by then.
From time to time, but it doesn't look like the winged monster that attacked the camp will return today. Was your hunt successful? Did you recover the documents that Chimera sought?
Yep, she went to Riverhold to confer with Garish-Ree.
I must join them there. The Khajiiti forces have been decimated by this attack. It will take every strategy I can devise to help Garish-Ree prevent the collapse of his militia. The appearance of so many undead, though, that concerns me.
I had nothing to do with that. Right, so the chief necromancer, Zumog Poom, which is a real good name. That's a real fun thing to say. Zumog Poom recently brought his followers to Elsweyr.
Yes, I read the reports. Zumog Foom and his necromancer is working for my despicable half-sister. Such magic leaves behind a miasma of stench and decay. It leads to the mountains to the west, but I can't pinpoint an exact location.
Oh, look. I have a bonus thing here. You know that I'm a necromancer, right? Okay, let's see what the response is.
I've dabbled with the dark arts myself and have no objection to practitioners who want to explore the limits of death and undeath. No. I am more concerned about those mages of any stripe who use their powers to harm and destroy.
It's very... okay.
Good idea. Dragons are bad enough, but undead tend to go on without end. Better to deal with them now, before Euraxia's power becomes more than we can contain.
That's interesting. This is the first time a dragon has aided Euraxia.
In such a direct manner? Yes, as far as we know. It could have been coincidence, but the attack felt designed to hit us when it would do the most damage. I wanted to send Chimera with you to find the source, but I have no idea where she's gone. Find the source of this army of undead. And if you see Chimera, send her back to Riverhold. She's as reckless as she is capable, which is a dangerous combination. I'll make my way back as well. After all, Garish-Ree would be lost without me. In case you haven't noticed, we two don't always see eye to eye. She can be impetuous and obstinate, truth be told. Chimera gathered a handful of soldiers and took off to the west. If you run into her, send her back to Riverhold.
I sure will. Right, so that is that. Oh, look at that outfit. Yeah. You know, the thing about playing Necromancers, when you see other Necromancers and you see the type of gear that they have, like this one, of course, there was always going to be a witch. Really cool. So yeah, I can't wait to play with some outfits as well. Maybe I have something that I... well... Any good costumes that's Necromancer worthy? Let's see. This is the Alliance outfit. No. Formal gown. No, that's not for Necromancery. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't spend a lot of money in costumes. Most of these are from like achievements or... I must have something evil. Witch robes? Probably. Oh, Dragon Priest. There we go. Yeah, I really like the Dragon Priest one. One of my favorites for sure. I just need to get rid of my height helm and we're good. Yeah, I like the Dragon Priest one. Okay, so Chimera's up in the mountains. Looks like we're going to a different part of Elsweyr now. We're going down southwest. Another dragon in the way. Ooh, what was that? I just got hit. Never mind. Wonder if we can make that dragon again. Seems to be on the same path that we are on. Up there, through that mountain. Can I climb up and go? I guess we can. Okay, let's see if we can get another dragon fight in before we head down to Chimera. But at the rate he died, like the last one that was in, his health drops so fast. Oh, Camel. Hey, Camel. Oh, I see him. I see him. He's right down there. It's the red one again. Charge. Look at that. Okay, now we get to see the dragon fight from afar. That's gorgeous, man. That was definitely a Fusroda. And now he's in the air phase. I can't really. Well, I can summon skeleton ads now, but it wouldn't do a damn thing. He needs to be in the ground first. Fire Atronax. It's grounded. Okay, summon some bonads, everybody. Get your pets. Oh, wow. Damn. That was a wing attack. And here comes all the buffs. It's like watching an ad on TV where you get all the things scrolling from left to right on screen. And did. That was worth 1,001k experience. And so that's 2 dragon fights I've done, and that's twice now that I got a full XP gain for killing him. So this is a really fun thing to do in between questing and whatnot. Anyway, 1 skill point, and I'm getting elixirs now, which is good. Let's go ahead and put that in Magicka. As for class skills, what can I do now? I guess we'll go with some of the passives here, because these are healing passives, right? Yeah, that looks good. Whenever an enemy you are in combat with dies within 20 meters of you, you restore 100 Magicka and stamina. That sounds excellent. Let's go with that. What about the third one? While you have a negative, you know what, let's just unlock it. As for a weapon, what else can we do? Force shock, try focus, fully charged. Yeah, that one is important. Okay, now let's search the dragon. The same ring and basically the same stuff. I don't think my loot tables will change based on my level right now, but maybe we'll get better in the future. I just got an outfit from the dragon. Stitched shirt and okay, and a crafty elfic stash. Alright, I'm gonna check out the outfits. I wonder why. I'm gonna put that on. Of course, I can't see it. I guess it's because I don't know. I'd like to think the dragon ate somebody, and you can loot like the remains of what was in him. Very Elder Scrollsy. Ooh, another boss fight, Bone Pit. See, this is one of the joys of ESO. You just go exploring in the map, and you'll come across different things. So we have another boss pit down here, the Bone Pit. Hopefully, he's not up yet. Yep, he's not up. I see a lot of people just camping around there. So explore, do what you want to do, have some fun in the landscape. You know, rushing to get your Necromancer up is all the rage right now. Like, I logged in earlier today when Elsweyr went live, and I have one tune parked in Alakir Desert, and everybody's doing the dolmen farming. Which, I respect that. It's you play the way you want to play, but it just so beats the purpose of having Elsweyr as a chapter. But then again, you know, people want to level up fast and start running trials with your max level trials with your Necro and whatever, but farming dolmens to get to 50 instead of enjoying new content, I'm not gonna knock it because it works. It's the fastest way to level up grind levels in ESO. But come on, man, missing out on dragons and everything. Alright, Alright, so while we're waiting for the boss to spawn, I guess we'll check it in chat then. Brandon says, I hope Grothwood still welcomes you, Necromancer. Tom says, is the ruler called Daenerys Targaryen? Maybe. Zarno says, more streams on Twitch. Yes, says Zarno. Copy that loud and clear. Tom says, do you watch Game of Thrones? I do. I did. Wow, that is late. Tom says, it is 6 p.m., 11 a.m. here. Oh, nice. Yeah, I can totally tell who's in the US and who's in the UK now. Zarno says, I'm from Eastern Europe, and right now it's after work. That's nice, so it's perfect for us. Yeah, so I guess my weekday streams at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. my time are perfect for the EU folks. The US folks, not so much, unfortunately. Mihailescu says 8 p.m. here. Nice. Okay, you're not too far behind, huh? Cool, cool. Brandon says, I can live without sleep to watch you stream. No, do not do that. Sleep is important for you, man. Tom says, is there a Necromancer guild? I do not think so, but here is the boss. We are about to go. All systems, attack. Okay, we got rid of the pets. Okay, mechanic. What are the mechanics? I guess we're gonna have to do... Okay, these things explode. We do not want to be in the vicinity. Oh! Oh, it's a dance floor mechanic. Okay, it goes in grids. Okay, we definitely want to dance around, I guess. Oh, it doesn't matter. He just dies so fast.
Death is only the beginning.
What level is everybody here? Hey, I got no loot. Hey. I did not get loot. I'm not happy about that. I got the achievement, but no loot. Well, so that's how many boss fights to go. 4 more boss fights scattered around Elsweyr so far. So, guess we'll... Should we do the prowl? Because I kind of missed that on the way there. I guess we'll just cross country and see what the prowl is all about. I know there was a quest there that I had to skip. But anyway, now that the boss is done, let's go ahead and read in chat some more. Rug says, is that a Dr. Zeus reference? What, to the song? Tom says that would be a cool song. Indeed. Tom says, well, gotta go. Good luck with the stream. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you dropping by. I know I'm reading that late, almost like 20 minutes late now, but if and when you rewatch this or see this again, thanks for dropping in. Rug says, you better hope she doesn't discover you are a Necromancer. Yeah, that crazy Khajiit, I wanted to see how we would clash. Abnor Tharn makes sense that he doesn't care that we are Necromancers because he has the right of it. He himself has done some crazy shit. Brand says maybe in Grothwood. Yeah, class-wise dialogue should be a thing. Mihailisu says, with a lot of quests, playing a Necromancer will be awkward. Zarno says, what do you think about the fact that these 3 things, ESO, Elsweyr, Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbring, and WoW Classic launch in the same year? I think it's great. I think it's getting more competitive in a sense. Like ESO has been doing this one chapter a year thing for 3 years now. Started with Morrowind in 17, Somerset in 18, now we're getting Elsweyr in 19. So they've been on the constant ascension, ESO has, and it's a better game for it, so competitors will have to keep up. The thing about World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy XIV is they are on a sub-model, and with that sort of money, both of them are able to produce a large chunk of content drops, but it's going to take time to come out. So Shadowbringers coming out, I suppose 2 years after the fact, is as normal. Classic, on the other hand, is just something different. I guess they were planning at the moment they snapped up some of the private server developers. We'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I did say I was going to jump into Classic. My biggest worry is that it's not going to be what I expect or want from a WoW MMO, because, you know, there's a saying, the past is the past. You don't want to go back and be disappointed by what you thought was great at the time, because the technology and... I can't open the door. What's going on? Oh, I can't open it from this side. But yeah, the technology back then, the way the quests were designed was for a different period, for a different type of player. And we as players have evolved. Those of us those of you, I should say, who played WoW vanilla WoW, you guys were probably in high school or in college. Now, some of the people I know have got families now, so we've evolved into a different type of player, where, maybe you'd go back for the nostalgia and then what? So it's a lot of pondering to do. For me, I'm also excited about 8.2 Rise of Ashara for a retail WoW, because there's lots of going on with the story. But yeah, it's good to be an MMO player, especially if you play all my top 4. I'm gonna say it again: Guild Wars 2, Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy 14 now, and World of Warcraft. All of them have got updates this year. Guild Wars just released theirs. So I jumped into this delve, but I did not get a quest. So I'm gonna go out and see if I can find a quest outside. Brandon says, especially with everyone flipping you around a corner. Lord Milkern says, a conversation with Adrian in his streams is a good warm-up for when we invent time travel. Yep. Brandon says, are you okay, Havelwin? You look a bit grim. That's the whole point of the name. Mihalis Goose says, can't wait to hunt Necro players and Templar and PvP. Oh, you won't find me there. For me at least, PvP, my ping goes to shit. I can't PvP with ESO with my current ping. The only game where PvP doesn't have that much of an effect on me, MMO-wise, has been the Lord of the Rings Online. And maybe sometimes Guild Wars 2's SPVP. Structured PvP, because compared to Guild Wars 2's World versus World, where it's all a big Zergy, raid versus raid or whatever, you won't have issues with ping and shit. Yeah, that's weird. This one doesn't have a quest. The Desert Wind Caverns. Maybe if I go to the Prowl, I may be able to pick up something there. Because I'm a bit of a, oh, another boss. Damn it, this always happens. Okay, we're taking a massive detour from the Prowl now. My reasoning is to unlock all the way shrines and do as many of the bosses I can on day 1. Because as soon as I come back another day, maybe there's not enough players to run it, especially when it's daytime for me. I see I've just unlocked another mini town of some sort, which has a tavern. Alright, to the boss fight we go. Nightmare. Yeah, hopefully this one isn't as easy to kill as well. Unless, of course, the reasoning for that is everybody in that area is off a low level. Like, we're all level 10 or something, and the boss kind of just kills down. Is it happening? He may have just died. Zashlem. Let's check him out. He has a really awesome looking armor. Yep. Alright, I guess I'll just park here with the rest of everybody. So that means more time for me to check in on chat while this guy tries to spawn. Brandon says, I wish I could play ESO in high settings like you. I stuck at 30 to 40. I think I am on 30 to 40. I don't know. What does it look like on stream? Because my stream preview only shows me 360p, obviously, because you don't want to be streaming in 60 FPS and then watching the playback on 60 FPS. That's going to kill your connection, really. So I can't tell what it looks like. Mihalis says that was half-ass justification from Abner. Think about all the trial and error required to master necromancy. There is no such thing as a good necromancer. Which is true. Yeah, I would agree with that. You don't go to a public school or something like a public academy of Tamriel to learn necromancy. You don't do that. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just because Abner is being Abner. Maybe he can see within you that you are going to be the hero anyway, and you are going to be the hero anyway. You know, this isn't like one of those games where you have a alignment and you can mess around with that. Lord Midichlorian says, one I got unlocked from the start, buying the elf land being opened one after Morrowind thing. Looked good for a necromancer. Oh, the Ashes. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The Morrowind Ashes tribe thing. Brian says, getting some Erebor PTSD from those dragons. That bad was the film. Brian says, probably got a whole level from the training gear, which also makes sense. And I do have the 50% XP buff as well, which I'm sure everybody does. If you play ES2 regularly, Guys and girls, I guarantee you, if you collect your daily rewards, like I've been very consistent with these, they just give you so much of these crown experience scrolls. You'd be chucking them out everywhere, you know. And this one I like. They're giving you writing lessons. What was that? Skipia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Skipia has just subscribed to the YouTube channel. Thank you, Skipia. If you're watching the stream, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you joining the channel. There's a camel in there. Huh. Yeah, do your dailies. Pick up the XP. Brandon says Adrian is in debt for some chat reading ups. He'll be here for a while. Oh, am I really that far down? Okay, I'll catch up real quick. Molitic. Man, it's been a long time. Molitic, how you doing? It says, or it's one very big outfit. Brandon says dolmen farming is year-round. It is. And it is the fastest way, actually. Joey says, if the Skyshards line is complete by any toon on the account, then it can be unlocked even if they are not your main. That is correct. It has to be done on any toon. I say main because it's more likely that your main character has been to more regions than, let's say, an alt. Brandon says, in a couple of years, hopefully all of Tamriel is explorable. I hope so too. And it says, gotta go, see you later. Yeah, thank you, Brendeth. I've just caught up to your last chat, so appreciate you stopping by, man. And what was that? Mihailescu just subscribed. Thank you, Mihailescu. Yeah, so if you guys are new to my channel, I cover MMOs. You may have seen some of my news videos, but I do reviews too, and I am reviewing the Elsweyr chapter, and you'll see a review for that in a week or maybe a week and a half. I just need some time to really experience this chapter. Come on, where is this boss? There we go. Alright, everybody go. Let's see how fast this one drops. Okay, he looks... Did he just spawn multiple versions of himself? And all these clones has AoE targeted bombs or something like that? Okay. Let's go, bone pets. Oh, get out of that. Close call. I just want to go in for some quick scythe attacks because I miss doing that. Why unlock that skill if you're not going to use it, right? Oh boy. Dead. Yeah, this one took longer to kill than the other two bosses so far. Rawhide Jacket Magica. Well, at least this one gave me loot compared to the last one. So that's one more world boss down. Waiting for the achievement to pop. Come on, achievement. Come on, achievement. Wait, what the hell? Where's my achievement? That should have been my third boss, world boss defeated. Uh-oh. Yeah, there's only two in here. Uh-oh. I did not get credit for this boss. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't do enough damage or something. That's odd. Well, I guess I'll come back and kill him. Well, anyway, off we go then to find the source of the undead. I could get used to this. The landscape here in Elsweyr has been really nice so far. Militant says, what up, bro? It has been some time. Still on that Reaver grind in Lotro. Hot Dan, 300k infamy to rank 14, man. That is awesome. Dude, on the weekend, or if you know on the weekend that you're going to hit R15, I'm not sure if you have my Twitter or you're in my Discord, but let me know. I would actually come back to Lotro on Creepside and maybe join you for that. I would join you. I'd get on my Reaver or my Warg and I'd join you and see you hit rank 15. Because we had some good fights way back in the day, man. I would be honored to, see that happen. Rug says maybe you didn't do enough damage to him for it to count. Yeah, I'm suspecting that. Either that or there was like a lag or something that did not give me the credit, which is unfortunate. Anyway, here we are, Chimera. It looks like we are in front of some sort of a cave, a dungeon, Sleepy Sench mine. There we go. It's a mine. All right, Chimera, what do you got?
I did not expect to see you in this desolate place, Walker. Did Captain Nalado send you? Or have you come to join us as we hunt the dragon that killed so many of our warriors?
Neither. Admiral Thorn sent me to find the source of the undead that attacked the outpost.
Then our missions coincide. We can work together to destroy the undead and slay the dragon. It will be glorious. When we finish with the hunting and the slaying, we can report our success to Lord Gareshri.
But Thorn said you should return to Riverhold.
I do not take orders from that old battle mage. Besides, the blood of Khajiiti warriors cries for vengeance. To disregard that cry, that is not a shame I can bear. No, I must do this. I must.
Yeah, she's stubborn, right? So she's not going.
Is full of risk, Walker. I assumed you knew that, given what you do. I will tell you a secret, though. Before my parents died, they gave me a pendant. As long as I wear it, Jode watches over me and provides his protection. To Jode, yes, but also to my family and heritage. I suppose you could call it an heirloom. It helps me in my role as agent for Lord Gareshri, and that is all I will say about it. Now, let us go inside and find the Necromancer and the dragon.
Interesting exchange there. I thought when she said, I know, exactly what you do, I thought, okay, she saw right through me. She knows what I am. Anyway, let's do this. And I'm going to call it now. Right after this quest is where I'll stop for the night and continue the stream another day. It's 1:30 in the morning and I'm working tomorrow. Yay. This is what you have to deal with when you live halfway across the world. Most of the content updates for the MMOs that I play come out way past my bedtime. But because of my passion for MMOs, here I am. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream so far. Very well. I wouldn't say it's an early look or whatever, because you guys must have seen the PDS footage for Elsweyr already many times. But yeah, if you guys want to see the review where I cover things, or want to see future streams for ESO, hit that subscribe button and get notified whenever I go live or upload a new video. I would appreciate that support.
Hunt these necromancers down and end this dragon. The path splits here. We will go right. Walker, you stay left. Moons guide us.
Copy that. Of course, you take the right where there's nothing there, and I take the left. Only one way to go. So plenty of necromancers in here. I wonder what they're doing. Feel the touch of lingering death? Well, you taste this. I'm exactly what you are, buddy. It would be cool if, like, enemy necromancers would shout out, like, traitor, or something like that. I don't know. Maybe there was a way where the necromancers that you were fighting acknowledges what you are, as compared to other classes. And, I don't know, it could be cool. But that's almost like asking for the necromancer to have, like, real special treatment, like exclusive treatment, where other classes don't get that sort of responses. Pewter ring. I wonder if I can break that down later on. Further down, I guess. Oh.
Foul creatures, cut them down.
Nice. Nice set piece going on up there. Okay, let's go ahead and summon some bone blasters. Go, go, go! Okay, the Skull Guard has some pretty cool skills. Here, have more bone guys. Seeing the animation of the skull disintegrating to pieces is really cool. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Wham! Look at all the Baradhor bone pieces flying around. That's so satisfying to watch. Yeah, I know it's gruesome, but whatever. I don't care. I do like me some skull and bones. So what is that? What happened there? Is that like the remnants of his body, or is that like a skill? Oh, okay, never mind. It's skill. More fighting up there. Up here come the lions, the dead lions. Flash, okay. Well, at least I'm not seeing the same enemy types over and over again like I would do in the base game. One of the major criticisms for ESO is that the combat is just very predictable, and the AI for the enemies is just so easy. Like, things die very fast, and that's a valid argument, very valid complaint. But I think with most MMOs, you tend to have that anyway. Is that what we're looking for? No. It's like the fourth guy I'm fighting. The Skull Guard name. The end is near. Okay, is it just me, or do I hear dragon breathing? Maybe just the wind.
Our enemy awaits, Five Claw. Destroy the Necromancer.
Gravestalker Gemia? Guess that's our enemy.
No more excuses. No more delays. Double your output, or your reanimated body will march at the head of Euraxia's forces.
Well, at least we know who Zugog Foom is. That is... Oh. Did you just drop a healing spot for me? Thank you very much. Okay, he's an orc. Anyway, this one is our real enemy. Come on. Necro versus Necro. Show me what you got.
Impale your soul. Wall of bones to encase you.
The scythe has some really good range. Like, you don't exactly need to be in its face to use it. Which is kind of handy. Whoa! Alright, she has her own flying bone blasting minions of her own, which just came out of me from nowhere. That was pretty cool. Gonna need some magic of recovery here. Yeah, I can't wait to get that skill where you can absorb corpse. Okay, watch.
Death conquers all.
They're just flying through the air just to get to me. That's pretty cool. Done.
We did it. The Necromancer has fallen.
Far enough, little insects.
Oh.
Dare challenge Mulamnir?
Dragonfire, move!
Oh, shoot. Holy crap. Why did you not move? You've got to be kidding me. Well, did not see Chimera in there, but she lost the entire guard that was with her. That was a bit silly from the cat's part. Outside we go, and I'll catch it in chat. Ugh, man. Joey says, get some rest, my friend. Oh yeah, that's the plan. I'm gonna cry straight to bed, and then wake up tomorrow and finish the Guild Wars 2 review first. For episode 6, and then I'll continue elsewhere. And maybe I'll stream again. Rug says, sounds like you got a bone to pick with this enemies. I do. I just need more bone companions first.
Sheathe your weapons, little morsel. Mulamnir would talk to you.
Holy shit, that's awesome. Okay. Let's talk to the dragon. He's just perched there. Alright, what do you got to say?
Look upon Mulamnir in despair, morsel. You have no chance against me, no chance at all. But Mulamnir can be merciful. Come, let us talk.
Alright, dragon, you decimated the Khajiit Defense Force and now you expect me to talk to you? Who writes this stuff? That's so 10-year-old.
Mulamnir wants you to understand the challenge before you. Our puppet, Eurexia, commands a legion of soldiers, an army of necromancers, and a horde of undead. Add my dragon brothers, and the hopelessness of your cause becomes obvious. You and Abnethon are insignificant, but even an infinitesimal flea can irritate after it crawls beneath the scales. I offer you one last chance to survive. If you and the battle mage leave Elsweyr, my brothers and I will not hunt you down.
And if we refuse?
Then you will die. But not before we slaughter your friends and set fire to Elsweyr. Once we reduce this land to so much ash, only then will I tear you apart. So promises Mulamnir, whose claws have dealt 1,000 deaths.
So I will say, I've got two options here, and red simply means this is a choice that quote-unquote matters. You can say, I'll tell Abnethon what you said, or the next death ideal is going to be yours, and this is why you have alts, because you can pick different ones. So for my Necromancer, I'm going to go with fuck you, dragon, so the next death ideal is going to be yours.
Leave Elsweyr, little morsel. Tell the battle mage, if I see you again, you will die.
That wasn't right. I just threatened him, and...
Are you alright?
Did I pick the right one? I think I did. Anyway, let's talk to Chimera here.
I heard what the dragon said. Perhaps my confidence was a bit misplaced. That creature was much bigger than it appeared when it flew over the camp. I never jump without first knowing where my feet will land. Also, I have very sharp claws. We lost so many today. The dragon, that Mulamnir, it has much to answer for.
Mm-hmm.
We defeated the Necromancer and shut down one of their undead foundries. We need you and Tarn, despite my dislike of the man. But what the dragon intimated about Eurexia, it called her its puppet. I fear the dragons control the Rimmon throne now.
Ooh, interesting. I thought it was the other way around. I thought Eurexia had control of the dragons or his allies, but it seems the dragons have control of Rimmon. Huh. Alright, let's go talk to Abner then.
Yes, you must do that. I will join you after I take care of the remains of my soldiers. They died bravely and deserve to receive the proper sacraments. Go to Riverhold. I will see you there.
Done deal. Alright, I will check in on chat now. MiniClorin says, the least patriotical war shouts for Elsweyr. Kill the traitor for Elsweyr. I see how that may not work. If I may ask, what video editor do you use? I use two. One is Sony Vegas 13, I think. I still have my 13. And the other one is called DaVinci Resolve, which is a new one, but that's free. But it does the job. You got Boopy in chat says, hey, Boopy. I hope you've been watching over the past hour or so, or because if you just joined us, I'm about to turn off the stream now. We have Ramigo subscribing to the channel. Thank you, Ramigo. Appreciate the support. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now, and it's about 1:45 in the morning, so I am going to head to bed, and I'll carry on this adventure for my Necromancer in another stream soon. So again, I'm not sure when I'm going to make the stream again, so if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel, just hit that red button, and whenever I make the stream, the link for the video, you guys will see it right away. So that's going to be it for me, you guys. For those jumping into Elsweyr later on today, if you're in work right now, hey, have fun. Enjoy yourself in the Khajiit land, and I'm sure you're going to be rolling the Necromancer. I've been having so much fun with it. I was having fun with it in the PDR already, the PDS. So hopefully you guys will too. Other than that, I will catch you guys soon for another video or the next stream. But before I go, I'm just going to catch up in chat. Last minute here, I see things moving. Boopy says, I was wondering, what is your favorite MMO at the moment? My answer still hasn't changed. I play Guild Wars 2, ESO, Final Fantasy 14, and World of Warcraft at the moment. I'm playing all four. But of course, right now, I'm doing ESO and Guild Wars 2 because they have the new content. Boopy says, God damn it, I was on the train when you went live. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could be live when it's a convenient time for everybody, but I can't. But the good news is you've got VOD now. You can just, push the slider back to like the 0 minute and watch from the start. It's a fun stream, I hope. Lord MiniClorin says, thanks for answering, and also thanks for the stream and your videos. Have fun, fun dreams, and good rest. Thank you, Lord MiniClorin. I will, and Boopy as well. Good night. Alright guys, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you soon. Once again, Adrian here, and I thank you guys for watching. See you soon.